Hey everybody, this is T.S. Madison, and if you are trying to grow your business, brand, or product, why not advertise with me? Email me at booktsmadison@gmail.com so that you can get in on our comprehensive advertisement packages. Unique visits, unique subscribers, honey, a broad demographic. Advertise with me today. Quit talking and listen. Get over to my Patreon right now so that you can receive some exclusive content from the TS herself. Who you said? The TS. Patreon is filled with one-on-ones, exclusive content, behind the scenes. You can even chat with me in there. Me and you. It's just me and you. So get to www.patreon.com/TS Madison Hinton, and you'll be glad you did. I promise.
It's
You
right
don't
there.
have no other choice but to see me because I'm in everything and everywhere.
Ooh.
I'm in film, television,
Okay.
streaming, music, bitch, and pornography.
Damn.
Bye.
It's morning, and we slept the night away. Shout out at the song I want to say. It's Maddie in the morning, 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 Maddie in the morning. What? Wait, honey, it's 9 o'clock somewhere. Get in here and watch the damn show. But he'll be right there on time. Oh, help is on the way. Come on, Marcy, say, help is on the way. Ooh, say, help is on the way. Come on, bitches, say, help is on the way. Oh, it's Sunday, and help. Put your hands and say, help. Hey, one more time, say, help. Oh, Mo, you did this so help. You went to church this morning and you got that help. Hey, come on with the help. Hey, the nigga in the back say help. Woo, help is on the way. Hey, woo. Good afternoon, good morning, bitches. 9 o'clock, some motherfucking well, bitch. Y'all already know what time of day it is, honey. Welcome to the Maddie in the Morning Show, bitch. Welcome to the Maddie in the Morning Show. And it is morning somewhere. It's morning. And we slept the nights away. Ooh. Mo, what happened? It happened. A lot of you hoes.
Can't turn back the hands of time.
A lot of you hoes want to turn the hands of time back, but you can't do it. You can't do it. That pussy said, get somebody else to do it. God damn it. Is it on? Is it on? Is this bitch recording? Who wants some YouTube land, Twitter land, Instagram land, Snapchat, Grindr, Scruff, BGC, Jack, Facebook, Periscope, and last but not least, every single one of my bitches, Carson, Mingle, and the lands all across the land. This is your girl, T.S. Madison, and I'm coming to you loud, live, and always and forever in color from the Maddie in the whatever time of day it is fucking show. Ooh, we need to change the name to that. To the Maddie in the whatever time of day it is show.
It was suited.
It definitely would, because we come on when we get fucking ready, honey. I'm the boss around this bitch. I'm the HN I fucking see. Now, wait a minute. You say you ordered your chicken and waffles, not air. Y'all don't start casting spells already. Damn, it's Sunday. Put the brooms down. Can you put your witchcraft brooms down, bitch? It's Sunday. Damn.
Fire.
Mo, stop that before you bring those real fucking ancestors from Africa, like Paula White did, bitch, when she thought she was gonna get Trump in the motherfucker. Edika, Adaka, Edika, Muka,
Angels from Africa.
Africa. And they came right here, put Biden right in the damn chair. Soon as that bitch said Africa, 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 them niggas came over there with their marches, motherfuckers. They came there
With they trumpet.
with their trumpets. Oh, right, they did. They did. Because them Africans got hot trumpets. Air. Anyway, man, listen, I had a motherfucking weekend, bitch. Do you hear me? What's the day, Sunday?
Sunday.
Oh, shit, the weekend's still going, God damn it. Man, but I had a weekend, and my weekend started Friday. I had a good Friday, a good Saturday. Like, y'all already know that it was like off the motherfucking chain for me, you know. And I'm not a girl that really steps out because I'm the type of bitch, if my name ain't on the flyer, bitch, I don't go nowhere because the money got to be right. And that's why a lot of y'all people don't really see me out in the streets of Atlanta because, you know, if the money ain't right, you know when the money right because you will see me on the flyer. Am I right about it, Mo?
That's true.
Other than that, I have my private situations and my private gatherings and things like that. And I sit so with my friends and family and stuff like that. But if the coin ain't correct, because everybody in the community don't like me. That's in the straight community and the gay community. I don't want to be around here funneling and phony with you phony ass motherfucking hoes, bitch. Bitches that like you pay for what you would pay for it. Or they show up how it is. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to be, I ain't being all out there in the streets of shit that with them phony ass motherfucking hoes taking phony ass fucking pictures and shit like that with bitches and stuff. Bitch, pay your coin. You pay your coin, bitch, I'm there. Or we get on the internet, because I know you like me when you get on here and you start watching me, bitch. We be having a good time because we have a good we pour our drinks and shit. We have our motherfucking good times together. Good time anytime you need a payment. What's the song? Mo don't even know it.
I don't know the song.
Mo, how long you lived in Africa? How long you lived in Africa, Mo?
Well, I was born here, then I moved to Africa when I was about 13, 14.
Did they play Good Times in Africa?
Yeah, they played Good Times. I know about Good Times. I just don't know how the song, I don't know all the words to the song. But I knew about Good Times.
Did they play
before.
the Jeffersons in Africa?
I knew about these things before I went to Nigeria. I knew about those shows before I went to Nigeria. Now, did I see those shows in Nigeria? Most likely not.
I asked you, did they play it in Nigeria? You said yes.
No, I said I meant to say I knew about it before I went to Nigeria. But them watching it in Nigeria, I don't recall.
Mo, you know today is the day for you. Today is the day for you, okay? I'm telling you, today is the motherfucking day for you. I need to get my daughter in here because my daughter needs to get in here, honey, because she loves you, Mo. She said you just makes her laugh, honey. Let me call my motherfucking daughter and see what she's doing. You know. So I want to tell y'all about my weekend, right? So I just hold on, let me get my daughter in here, see if she laying down on her stomach, because you know my daughter just got her body done, honey. You get what I'm saying? And so I be want to make sure. Oh, daughter, you in the car? I'm on my live talking about you, girl. Talking about how you got your body done, girl. You over there laying on your stomach, waiting on the man to come jump off the roof in the back of your ass, because that's what you. So you need to come on into the show, girl, honey. All right, tell me to go outside and cock her leg up, honey. Get in the show. Bye, girl. Bye. So, anyway, I make a long story short. I went to go see. I want to dance with somebody. Mo, put that picture up there. We're gonna put that up on there. Okay. I want to dance with somebody.
Hold on.
Now who is this FaceTiming me? Now, why is y'all doing this stuff? Why is y'all FaceTiming me? Who is this? I'm finna say, hello. Bitch, why is you on FaceTiming me from this phony ass number hole? Look, y'all, there you go right there, girl. There he go, y'all. Look, I wanted to tell you, I'm watching you. Oh, you watching me right now? There he go, y'all. There he go. Yeah, he the one. He responsible for my hair being like this. He is. He need to come. Make sure you pick my hair up and shit for tomorrow. Yeah, I am. I got everything under control. I just wanted to call you and see if you got a good. Oh, bye. Oh. No, I have not gotten gooked. You see all this food I've been eating, honey? The passageway ain't ready. It's not ready. Not a gooking. So I went to go see I Want to Dance with Somebody. We talked about that the other day. Was that the other day, Mo? It was Friday, right? Saturday.
No, it was
What's the day? Sunday?
It was Thursday.
Oh, so my weekend started Thursday.
That was the last time we had the show. It was Thursday.
Okay, I can't remember, but I've been out. Okay, I've been out. So I went to go see. I went to dance with somebody. You know, I was with Monica and Latasha and all the girls or whatever. Then, honey, I had got an old nasty evil invite, honey, to come down there to the candy coated situation, girl, honey. You know, they was filming down there for the Bravo girl. So I was like, let me go down here because I wasn't gonna go because I was like, girl, I don't know. But then I said, girl, let me just get up and put my clothes on, child. You know, just throw my clothes on and go there. So James,
so that was a last minute
illusion.
Yeah,
it was. So I threw my clothes on, honey. Bitch got up in there, girl. The girl, I honestly have to say that they were very happy to see me come. Like it was a happiness to see. It was like, oh my God, it's TN, because I tell you, I don't be going to these places, right? So, bitch, I got in there, girl, honey, and baby. So I want to know what makes the cut. Because I was terrorizing those cameras in there, bitch. Because they was filming so I was in there terrorizing the cameras, bitch. Whoop, done. Honey. And Candy was guiding the camera. Get off. I was like, yes, bitch, yes. And she said, honey, come over here, girl. And girl, it gave very much so did, girl. I was like, wow. Get ready, Housewives of Atlanta, because the new housewife is on the way, bitch. Yeah, so honey, then we ended up, honey, Candy pulled us all around together. She was like, oh no, bitch, we want you to take the group housewife picture, bitch. And because I cast that out in the universe. So y'all better get ready, bitch, because it's a new housewife coming to the motherfucking town, bitch. It ain't gonna be this season, but bitch, it's gonna be one of these seasons, bitch. Because I'm really the only bitch, the only transvestite, transsexual, transvaginal mesh, honey, transunion machine, bitch, that could really come through there, bitch, honey, and give it the TV personality that it need as one of the girls to come through that bitch, honey. You get what I'm saying? Having a good time, bitch. Look. I just meshed so well. So a guy hit me up and he was like, Madison, how tall are you? I said, don't I keep telling y'all hoes, bitch, that I'm not 9 feet tall? And I got on heels, bitch. But I keep telling y'all I'm not 9 feet motherfucking tall. And I could blend in with the cunts, bitch. I'm a cunt too. I'm a piece of motherfucking cunt too, bitch. So my whole thing was, you get what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you something. I really, 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 you say, was Marlo handling? No, me and Marlo actually had fun. We had fun, actually. I was saying a whole lot of stuff to Marlo, girl. I was around there, I was grabbing on her ass and shit like that. I said, girl, how much popcorn in here, bitch? Fucking with her. They appreciated my motherfucking presence, while I was there. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said she's short with a big cock. In the name, blessed be. Hi, Yarabo Shatai. Yes. And so I just really had like lots of fun. Like it was so much embrace. It was so many beautiful Black women there. Like, oh my God, so many. I met this beautiful Black girl from Texas. She was a Libra. Her name was Brittany. She was so fine. I just kept telling her all night. I said, bitch, listen, I ain't even seen. I said, girl, I ain't no dyke or no bull dagger or nothing like that. But girl, you just captivated me with all this essence, all this body. And I was just, giving her the thing. And so she didn't know who I was, but her friend came over and said, hey, TS. I said, I hugged the friend. I know the friend, the other girl, hey, TS. I'm like, So she's like, oh, I didn't know who you were. So I said, that's fine. I like when people don't know who I am because, you get to absorb me for me. Like, you're not getting a persona that you done seen on TV or the internet, whatever. You get an opportunity to absorb me for me. So we sat and we talked for a very long time. We talked about the signs that we done dated and the signs we done been with. We talked about Taurus, this bitch.
She said, girl, I can't fuck with no Taurus. I said, girl, what's wrong with fucking with a Taurus? Girl, what's wrong with a motherfucking Taurus, bitch? Girl, what's wrong with a Taurus? I said, girl, nobody does it like the bull. And girl, she was like, get somebody else to do it. I was like, girl, what? I said the worst signs that I done ever been with has been the Scorpio. This has been the worst signs, like compatible. But I'm always in the Scorpios. Like we always have best things. I say, girl, honey, you know, Cancer is it's a lot, but you know they love you. It's just a lot. We just was talking, but I was just so captivated at how gorgeous and stuff she was. She was so gorgeous, and it just really took me back to a time like when I used to stand back and like really look at how gorgeous, women were, and just like girl, just admire. And then the ladies over there like, bitch, you're a beautiful ass mother. I was like, thank you, girl. Thanks, honey. You know what I'm saying? And she said, I learned it by watching you. Just having fun. Like I'm always gonna have like lots of fun or whatever. And then the men were there. It's a lot of men. So I'm going to tell y'all what happened, girl. Okay. So maybe I shouldn't, but I'm going to just tell y'all what happened while I was there. So there was this guy, this older guy. Like he had to be, I don't know, he had to be like old as Craig, I think. So he, or maybe even a day older than Craig. I don't know. Y'all know how old Craig is, real old. So girl, he just was all over me, just like trying to roll all over me, honey. Like just all so everybody looking, nobody's saying anything. Everybody's looking, nobody's saying nothing. He hugged all up on me because there was so many people hugged up on me. Mo, it was like some men, women, gays, the girls. Everybody was hugged up, so it was a good time. Girl, that man was over there. He was like, he wanted to terrorize me, and I was like, what is going on here? I'm like, what is going on here? What is the tea? Wait a minute. Wait, don't do that. Don't do that. The only thing gray on me is my pussy hair. Craig got all that gray running all up and through his beard and face and stuff like that. Craig tired. Craig sleeping. We're going to get him a pillow. So, girl, me and the man just trying to hug up on me and doing all the things, girl. And I'm like, baby, I'm married. I told him I was married. He was like, he won't worry about me being married. And I said, baby, I'm married. I got a boo. And, just doing all the things. I said, okay, baby. Now you pull these motherfucking pants down, honey. And this motherfucking goddamn Jolly Rancher come out, bitch. It needs to be sucked. So it was, it was just funny. And so I was walking outside, getting in the car. So he followed me out to the car trying to hug on me and all this kind of stuff. And I'm just, just doing, intoxicated, doing, I'm not going to do nothing. And so all the security guards that was there was looking like this. Their eyes was like this or whatever. And so I pointed to him. I said, you better hush your motherfucking mouth. Don't you say a goddamn thing. It was fun. Anyway, it's a whole bunch of stuff to that. But I just had a really good time, a really good weekend. I went and pitched my motherfucking tent down at Bravo and let no hoes know, bitch, I'm on the way. Hold on. Help is on the way. Hold on. He's on his way. Help is on the way. Hey! He may not come when you want him. Oh, but he'll be right there on time. Help is on the way. Hey! Help is on the way. Because listen, I'll come over there and shake that. I will shake that housewife franchise to pieces. One, I'm qualified. It's not like they have to build a storyline around me about working and all this stuff, Now, they will dig into my relationship life, which is, I'm really terrified of. Now, that's what I'm terrified. If I'm terrified about anything on reality TV, it's my personal life. Like, not my, because y'all be in my personal life, it's my relationship life that I don't know if I'm ready to have that going on television. I don't know. I contemplated about that. They were trying to do that with me on the T.S. Madison experience, and I was very deeply like, get somebody else to do it. I don't really know if I'm really, y'all saying what's the tagline? All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do for y'all for the Maddie Mob out there. The Maddie Mob. I need for you guys to come up with me a tagline, and by the end of the show, we'll run your tagline across the bottom of the screen, honey, and then I'll post it on
on my Instagram, honey, that this would be my tagline. We got to come up with it together. I gotta approve it, and then you get what I'm saying. Then we'll, by the end of the show, or probably by the next show, we'll have our tagline together because I gotta approve it. You know,
That might take some time.
correct. What's up, Flame? What's up, babe? So I'm just really not. I don't know about television cameras and stuff like that being in my relationship life, because to be honest with you, I don't really want to share anybody with y'all that I'm dating. And I usually tell men that, you know, I'm like, don't stay away from my camera, or get on the side over here. No. I don't want to do that because I don't think that this is, because it gets real deadly with the people out there, because that I always feel like that a man, like I'm untouchable with the children. The way that a person can touch you is through the inside. And usually they go after your man because he's dumb as fuck and he don't really give a fuck. You know, they become stars and they get somebody else to do it. So I don't really think that that's something that I want to do. And it don't be because no man's ashamed of me, bitch, or because, you know, I'm not T.S. Daylight, bitch, or I can't walk in the day, or I can't blend in with the girls, because clearly, I could be one up there with my husband too. Clearly, in a different hue and array and size and shape of a woman, bitch, I'm in that motherfucking situation too. Clearly, I could blend in. Ain't no thing about that. But it's just the other stuff. And I'm not worried about anybody challenging the man's sexuality or I'm not worried about it, because bitch, I'm a woman. I just have a penis. I'm a woman and I just have a penis. But when the day is done, you get what I'm saying? I'm not concerned about, you know, that it's just the stuff that comes along with it. It's just people use, just like when people attack me now, they go after my mama. That be one of they because they know that's one of our ticks. They go after my mama, or they go after what else? Or Miss Eve. Like they go after Miss Eve because, you know, that was my best friend and she passed away. So they go after my mama, they go after Miss Eve, because their other shit don't really mean a motherfucking thing to me. But like that stuff that's core to me, like that's important to me, they try to do shit like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, what's the tagline? They took my to the tag won't have it. I'm all woman. I just have a penis. You bitches is messy. You're not gonna get me on nationalized television telling that fucking shit up there. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that.
Hosting something and you be like, I'm all woman. I just got a penis.
Yeah, Scorpios. I just got a Scorpio situation here, honey, going on. Get somebody else to do it. You know. So I was gonna be such a shady mess. I was, but I'm not. I'm gonna be so good. Wait a minute. What's the tagline? That part. I'm all woman with an X. Ooh, I like that. I'm all woman with extra magic. No, it got to be a little bit longer than that. Ooh, my tagline to start out with: I may not be a lady, but I'm definitely all woman. Bitch. So y'all put the tagline. Ooh, and say I'm break. Ooh, I like that one. What did he say? I'm bringing a banana to this peach tree. Oh man, listen, y'all do this shit like we be doing. What's the name?
Play.
Alexa Play. Y'all do this like we do that. bitch, and you know, we're gonna have a good time. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So today I have a very special show for y'all, bitch, because you know, it is what it is. And you know, I've been like really, you hoes been really terrorizing me and getting on my motherfucking nerves with that bullshit or whatever. I'm gonna be waiting on the taglines to come through and stuff like that. So y'all make sure y'all have these taglines together. Ooh, I may be PhD balanced for a man, but I was made into a woman. Ooh, Hillary. Oh, I like that, Hillary. Oh, Hillary. Ooh. Make sure y'all put this on Twitter. I need for y'all to tweet this because Pop Crave put it out on Twitter. So I need y'all to put all of this stuff to Twitter. All of it. Y'all got to put all my taglines on Twitter. I'm going to retweet. Make sure you at Bravo, at the stuff, put the picture up, girl. Do all the shit. You know, Maddie Mob. Y'all know how to terrorize a bitch. You know, we terrorize this bitches, YouTube, Twitters, Instagrams, bitch. Get it to going. So put the taglines up there, girl. You know, put my picture up there, cute picture of me, honey. You know, and just put my tagline up, RHOA, bitch. You know. So anyway, I'm liking that Hillary. I like that tagline. I like Mo. What you fucking up over here, Mo? Unplug this thing because my tagline gonna be like, I may not be Nigerian, but I'm damn sure got a Yoruba tongue. Really? Do we need to put the computer over here on this side? Come put it on this side, because I'm scared. Okay. Y'all be terrorizing me. Move these cups and stuff out of here. You don't do that. Okay. Thank you, baby. Thank you. You're so sweet, Mo. You my cheerleader. You know what I'm saying? You know. I got 2 straight kids, I think.
Why you say you think?
Because I got another one of my other kids is straight too. One of them was one of them. Which I can't remember. Now you see how you trying to fuck my computer up?
I'm not.
So you can take it over there to the Nigerian honey and have my motherfucking computer for 9 days, 10 weeks.
No, I was trying to fit the thing.
Downloading all my pornographic material on my computer. Telling me that.
That's never happened.
Telling me I love your toto. I love your toto.
That's never happened.
Your toto would taste so good with fufu. Well, you do it like you do fufu. Swallow it, nigga. Swallow it like you do fufu.
No chewing. No teeth.
Yes, right. No teeth for you. No teeth. No. So, ladies and gentlemen, I do have a very special show for you guys today, honey, because it's Sunday, bitch. You know, honey, y'all hoes been out there like Disney wishing on a star. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Something about will come to you didn't like the way I hit that last note? Well, come help me hit the last note. Come on, help me hit that last note. Come on. Well, actually, the note I need to do is sending my love to you. Yeah, praying that you are sealing in with a kiss, sending my love. Oh my God!
What's up, people?
The motherfucking Bonner Stewart is joining me today, honey. You know what I'm saying? You know, look, hey!
Oh, some things have changed around here.
Oh yes, bitch. You know what we are? Right back, in love again. Ooh, right back. Ow, right back.
Hey!
Ooh, right back. Right. Ow, right back. Look at
In
y'all.
love again.
Ow, that's it.
Girl, you let Mo drink on the job now? He was barely doing the job when I was here.
Bitch, that's why you got fired and he didn't, because you were supposed to handle that.
Girl, no, I was furloughed.
You were supposed to send that
I
nigga.
was furloughed.
You were supposed to send that motherfucking nigga home.
I was furloughed.
That's why you lost your job, because you weren't making sure they was doing theirs.
I was furloughed. I was furloughed.
I don't know what that means.
That was before you started getting all these extra checks. I was furloughed.
Honey, the gag is I've always been getting extra checks. That's the gag.
What's up, people? Y'all been asking. Y'all been tagging us on Instagram and Twitter.
Listen, Craig, you sound muffled. What's going on?
Do what's up?
Oh, I see it.
I sound muffled. Motor's fucked up with the mic.
Oh, your mic flipped inside your hoodie.
Motor fucked up with the mic. Come on over here with all that booty, Mo.
Lee, don't do that on this side. Security!
First of all, let me go back to something. First, y'all not gonna give Taurus too much. I'm a Taurus. I was born May 4th, 1976. And yet, I heard you over here trying to talk about me being old, bitch. You 20 minutes younger than me.
Oh, bitch, that's a lie.
20 minutes.
That's a motherfucking lie.
20 minutes younger.
That's a lie.
Girl, this lighting is looking good because this 46-year-old skin is looking 32.
Oh, that's a lie.
Girl, don't let me put a little Beijing down here.
Oh, you want to see? That's what. Now listen. Let me tell y'all ladies something. When the Beijing come through,
What?
when the Beijing come through,
And I grew my motherfucking edges back in. And I threw my edges back in.
when the Beijing come back through, oh bitch, so then he gonna be young as me. That's why I keep my hair black. I don't play all the other stuff. Y'all girls can go out there and play. Excuse me. Excuse me, nigga.
And then the other thing that somebody said in here was something about, oh, no, this is what I wanted to say. Girl, why do you still call this Maddie in the morning show? It was 2:45
Girl,
when you started.
But guess what? It's 11 o'clock in LA.
Maddie in the morning. I was like,
Mo, you know what? Can you do me a favor and play our theme just for Craig? Can you do it for
what's
Craig?
the thing? Let me hear the thing.
Can you play our theme just for Craig?
What's
please?
the thing?
Just
What's
so
the
you know.
thing?
It's morning, and we slept the night away. Shout out at the song I want to say. It's Maddie in the morning, 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 Maddie in the morning. What? Wait, honey, it's 9 o'clock somewhere. Get in here and watch the damn show. Gag on that, bitch. It's morning. Well, what time is it in Europe?
Well, it depends on where. If you're talking about Paris, certain parts of the year or certain times of the year, they're 7 hours ahead. Sometimes they're 8 hours ahead. It depends on if we're having daylight savings or not.
Well, it's daylight savings in morning somewhere.
What's up, Chi Chi? What's going on, people?
Wait a minute. Somebody texted me and told me that the tagline is no pen, no paper, but I still no paper, but I still draw. Wait, no pen, no paper, but I still draw attention.
Oh, did they create that right there?
Yeah, they
All right.
created.
All right. But you can purchase this Black Man Healing from our website.
See, this is why I don't have Craig on, because Craig gonna come over here and try to sell everything on he has his own platform. Sell your pussy on your own block. I own this block over here.
Girl, you were selling your shit over there with them housewives.
Fucking right, because that's my block too, bitch.
No, this is my block.
That's my block too, bitch. What are you talking
I'm
about?
still mad you didn't bring me over there to that motherfucking show over there on
Wait,
Fox Soul.
it's coming back. I might have space for you this time, bro.
Hey, listen, and I've been saying since the beginning that I have, my phone is over there, that I have an outline in my device for this lady's documentary. So if I see anything with you and Lee Daniels, bitch, I'm suing you.
Well, go ahead and do
And
it.
I'm suing Big Daddy too, because that's what he called himself.
No, you would have to handle that with 20th Century Fox.
No, I'm suing all of them bitches.
Well, they got enough money. They got long enough
and
money.
if you all come in on the lawsuit with me because you verified that I have said that on here,
I don't know you niggas. So, Craig, you specifically came over here because there was something that you wanted to talk about.
Was it?
I think.
Are we gonna get back to the Queen's Supreme Court? We're going back on the road. We ain't talking about going back on the road.
Girl, you know I have a really busy, you know my schedule be up and down, bro. That's why I wasn't doing the Fox Soul show, because my schedule been stupid.
Well, girl, the way that we coordinated is like if you know you can be working in LA or you can be working in New York or something, we build the show in those cities. We do the show in that particular city.
Girl, there'll be a lot going on with that. We'll talk about it.
Well, you got good management now, so I think we can.
See, this is why I don't have this homosexual over here. See, Mo, I'm a side.
No, because see, communication is our partner, clarity is our friend. Can you all hear me? Is my microphone still muffled? No.
They say my mic is off, Mo. What's going on?
I mean, for what I'm seeing.
Hello. How's my mic? What's going on?
How we sound, y'all? How we sound?
What's the T with my mic?
They say Maddie's mic is off.
Let me see. Keep going.
You know, what I was going to say was, because, you know, communication is our partner. Clarity is our friend.
Okay, so is my mic good? Is my mic good? My mic good.
They say they can hear both of us. Both. With an F.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Okay. No, what I was saying was, communication is our partner, clarity is our friend. What I mean is, you have really good, reliable management now.
Craig, we're not doing this.
No, I'm just saying. So it'll be really smooth.
Now see, and then
the tour.
Now see,
but what we call it, the Queen's Supreme Court tour?
No. But now see, this is the shit what I'm saying.
What?
I begin, and then y'all do this stuff, and then y'all leave, and I got to deal with this shit for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks of people just, and I'm like, girl, now I wasn't even thinking about none of y'all.
Well, I was just saying you have good management now.
I do have that, but the girl, it's just not damn. This shit gonna have to be going on for weeks and weeks and weeks with this shit, and it don't even be me because somebody.
But do you remember how I was saying?
Because some nasty asshole will chop a little piece up and be like, "Girl, she was over there." Girl, I don't even be thinking about them people.
Remember,
I just had to cuss a bitch out last for a bitch that. Hold on, Craig. Let me get this out. I just had to lay a bitch in the motherfucking ground the other day for shit that I don't even fucking with the bitch. I don't even fucking with a motherfucker.
You know, you got to give them 2 fingers to tap a bitch on the shoulder.
Okay, here you go. I'm here.
Remember years ago, I was saying to you, girl, you need to get on the Breakfast Club.
I will.
And then you got on the Breakfast Club. When did that happen? You squint your eyes when you telling the truth.
It happened in last
And you're
year.
looking for the lie, but there's no lie.
It happened in 2021.
Okay, and you had the same management, new management? What?
I did have a new manager.
Oh, okay. So a lot of things started to come to fruition.
But don't do that, Craig. Don't do that.
Is my microphone?
Your microphone is on.
Okay, just
but
make
don't
sure.
do that because that person did what they did in their area and they gone. We in a new era. That person did what they did in their area. They gone. I haven't. And Craig, here's the thing about it. And I'm glad that we in this space now. I haven't read them people. I haven't defamed their character. I haven't done any of that type of stuff. I don't even be talking or think about them people when I'm doing what I'm doing. Nothing. You come to be messy.
No. I was coming to have a conversation because listen.
Don't do that. Don't do that now. Yes, I'm listening.
You and I have been talking on the phone, since we stopped doing the Queen's Supreme Court.
Correct. They don't think
we do. They think we did. They think we fell out. They think we fell out. And part of the reason they think we fell out is because you went over there to that Fox Soul and didn't bring me on.
Oh yeah, but y'all was over there doing gay like me, so we were both busy.
And then I went and bought that house with all that money you helped me make.
Right. I'm glad you did. I'm glad my influence and money went somewhere.
So what had happened was, the people would be inboxing me and like, well, what's going on?
We had made a video, like me and you had made a video, and we told the people's like, we see y'all being messy now, because we do. We see you, Chichi down there, send Chichi the link, Mo. Okay. We see y'all being messy. How y'all will take look, because y'all be sending me stuff saying, Craig, is you ain't crazy? Because he talking about you. I'm like, girl, Craig has always laid me out in every place. Craig has laid me out Even when he was over here laying me out. He laid me out on my TV show. So I'm like, girl, what? Like, this is not anything new. This is like Craig is always somewhere being a mess.
Oh my God.
Laying me out on the show. Then.
Well, wait, pause right there. Remember your thought. But I just believe, if you feeling me and you're picking up what I'm putting down, let me know in the comments. I just believe that when you are friends with someone, you should be able to have the latitude, the space to be honest. Because my philosophy has been this for years. If I can't be honest with you, then I can't be friends with you.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
make it big, Mo.
So I'm honest with my friends, and I count her as a friend. Now, we started off as work people, you know, like working together, but it became a friendship. And so, like, for me, I just feel like if I can't be honest with you, then I can't be friends with you.
I get it. And it's all right. I don't take none of this shit because I tell you how, bitch,
you sure the fuck do. All your motherfucking unsolicited ass advice.
Bitch, but you know what I don't do? I don't do it in public.
No, I
don't do it in public.
No, you don't do it in public. You just come to my house when I got guests over there that you never met. And you say a bunch of bullshit and we all looking at you like.
Well, good. I'm glad they do because they need to know that we family. I don't know what y'all niggas doing in here. But we family. So, you know, this is why Libras and Tauruses don't supposed to be together.
But listen, I have more Libras around me than anybody. Like, my mother's a Libra. I have an aunt. I have 2 nephews. Several of my friends. I'm telling you, there are more Libras. I'm sorry, I keep hitting the mic. There are more Libras around me than any other sign, period. Hands down. So, like, I hate when September, October rolls around because y'all bitches think y'all getting Christmas gifts and birthday gifts.
I don't want none of it. I want the money. Don't just give me the money.
There's too many Libras around me. I hate when that season comes.
Right.
Because then I always forget somebody's birthday. Or I mix them up or, you know, whatever. So that's tough for me that time of year. But we get along very well. Now, I don't know about in a relationship because I've never dated a Libra.
Well, I'm Libra Scorpio, though. That's different.
Well, girl, you're different.
I am. You've always told me I was an anomaly. You said that to me.
Yes.
So...
What would you? I said, don't forget your point. What was the next thing?
I forgot it. You coming over here rubbing that old age on me, bitch.
Girl, no, it ain't me. It's because you standing that motherfucking phone.
Yes, I want to make sure that I'm diffusing things. Or my management's over there. Don't do that.
Because that ain't what I saw a few moments ago.
Girl, don't do that.
Y'all back together.
Yeah.
That ain't what I saw in there a few moments ago.
But here's the thing, though, right? Listen to me closely.
I'm listening.
So, you know, I don't know if I want to go on the road and stuff like that. I don't know because I don't want to. Okay, here's the real tea. This is why we sitting by each other. The real tea, the reason why I stopped.
Chi, quickly text me, please. Please text me quick, Chi. Sorry to send you the link.
You ain't got Chi number saved in your phone? Good.
Because Chichi's
messy and he messy. And when I want him to be blocked and stuff like that, I go to your phone and block him. So,
well, sorry.
The real reason why I didn't, because I can publicly say it, because you know all that shit is like this shit way behind me. I know it. What happened? Why you text the hoe, bitch?
When you changed your number.
Well, that's right.
Well, the first time you texted me, that was the first text I got from you.
Yeah, that's right. Block her. Block her. Block her. Block her. See, that's why I said you gotta block her. So here it is, right? I wanted to make sure because I don't want to be in the shadow of, and I just felt like I was like that was
in the shadow of the Queen's Supreme Court.
Yeah, the Queen's Court.
Queen's Court, right?
And that always hovered over me, like hovered, and it's just like I had to prove to myself, not to the people out there because I already know what I can do, but I had to prove to myself, like, bitch, I don't need this.
But you've done that.
But I don't need to return to that.
No, we don't need to return. But why leave that money on the table?
I mean, because I make all kinds of money, Chris.
I mean.
So I don't. Now what? Now, the streets had said
What the street say?
that we ain't make nothing.
Well, I don't get into all those kind of conversations. Like, I don't get into money. I don't get.
Oh, because we don't want to tell the Internal Revenue Service anything, any motherfucking.
Because let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. I had to pay my student loans off before I purchased my home. Now, I'm not going into the dollars and cents, but when I tell you them people, Sally Mae has said, don't you need to see me? Don't you need to see me? And so when I tell you, I had to pay the student loans off, then I ended up buying the house. But let me tell you about God. Let me tell you about Jesus.
Hey, how about Shatai? Hey, on a good Sunday.
One of my followers messaged me. I can't remember her name right now.
Wait,
Forgive me.
I thought y'all said Craig got a PPP. If you a good business person,
You should have got one too. Right.
Ooh, hold on. I'm good. Because
Oh.
you got this letter too?
Mhm.
All right, because good business people receive this letter.
Right. Tyler said your fans want to see you again. But here's the thing.
Hold on, Craig. We got to
Go
because I know during that time all that stuff they were saying that I scammed the PPP, you scammed the PPP, all that shit was going on, honey.
If it was a scam, they would have came and got us.
Hold on, look. But if y'all didn't get this letter right here, y'all need to be concerned. We not,
That's right.
because I got mine and I added my motherfucking coin to my business. It was
Right.
I did the correct things with my
Exactly.
money. I added it to my business. I put
Right.
it to my business. How my business was supposed to go. So
That's
that's
right.
what and Craig put it to his.
That's right. Now, if you got your money and went and
y'all
bought a car,
get cars and
clothes and shit,
and ain't do nothing for your kids.
Made music video.
went and bought BBLs,
BBL. See you, but I wouldn't want to be your nigga. Oh, believe, because before Biden leave that administration, because he going, because I don't really feel like there's gonna be another Biden administration.
yeah, I don't think so
Oh, I
either.
thought you were saying something else.
I don't think he
I
is
thought you were
either.
saying he was getting too old that he might not make it through.
Well,
That too.
But
Because he's 117.
I just don't believe that administration going. I'm this hair working me, Craig.
It looked good the way you. Now, girl, I'm not one of them gays that know how to do hair.
But just know that you one of them gays, though.
I'm one of them gays, but I'm not one of the gays that know how to do hair and makeup. No offense to those of you that do, but that wasn't my ministry. I'm a writer.
And an ass eater.
That for sure. Perfectly smooth shaven. But at any rate, and if you got a little fuzz down there, just make sure it's fresh out the shower, please and thank you. However,
you don't like it a little crummy.
I don't like it crummy. Now I don't mind a little man scent if we've been together for a while and I know what your essence gives.
So you don't want it to have little crumbs in it.
No, I don't want no dingleberries and stuff. No thing.
You don't want a little dragon fruit.
I don't want no pomegranate. I don't want none of that down there.
No kiwi seeds.
No kiwi seeds. So Mo, I know you're a straight man. So if I come over there to service you, I'm gonna need you to make sure you get up in the rim of your booty.
First of all, Mo is a heterosexual man.
That's okay, men like
so
that.
Don't come over here. Don't come over here trying to motherfucking push up on Mo.
And I know Mo ain't got that. I know Mo ain't got near woman that's eating his booty.
No, I've had.
Oh really? Was it fresh out the shower? Because you straight niggas don't know how to clean your ass.
I don't know about other people.
Now you can't just go down the crack. You got to get in the.
You gotta get soap, water, and get up in.
That's right, because some of you straight niggas be talking about, it's gay to go up in your ass and it's gay to FaceTime. Some of you niggas is crazy. It's true. And they wonder why they got rectal and colon cancer. That's because you got all that old ass shit down there. Shit from 2017 that then spoiled and rotted.
Now we have these conversations on the show all the time.
Right. Now I don't even remember what the fuck I was talking about.
Now Mo is real vocal about it, so I know he.
Oh, okay, well, good.
He said he submerges.
Well, then I feel better about eating his booty.
Well, you was not gonna eat those ass. This is why I need a security over here to get these.
Why?
One thing that Coors came off every ass bitch said was keep them punks at your house, and that's why you.
But she wasn't talking about me. She was talking about them other punks. She was talking about them punks that trained Mo on how to do his job. Craig is not drunk. This is water right here. The kids know they will create a narrative. What happened? Oh, but what I was saying was one of my followers had told me about how I could get my student loan money. So let me tell you how Jesus had came through like a thief in the night.
He came on the main line.
What? And came in through my Navy Federal and said, here's your money back, my child, because you have been a student. And so when I tell you, she reached out to me and said, yeah, call this number. I think that, now don't be emailing me for the number now. Now you can go over to my website and subscribe, but don't be emailing me for, you can purchase some books and then I'll tell you what the number is. But she emailed me and was like, call this number and tell them that you believe that you are eligible for a refund for payments that you made after March 2020. And let me tell y'all something. I graduated from the illustrious Hampton University.
I thought it was Harvard, bitch.
Well, it is the Black Harvard, Hampton University.
Mo, make the screen a little wider, please.
And the raw.
So we can get all of Craig in this.
As my grandmother used to say, and the raw. And wait, what was I saying? So anyway, I graduated from Hampton, and I graduated in '98. I never made a single payment from the time I graduated from 1998. I was either deferring my shit or I was putting economic hardship. And so, like I said, when I went to buy my house, they were like, excuse me, sir, you owe us something. Don't you need to see us? That's what they said. Don't you need to see us? And so I made the payments. And so a girl, she emailed me and was like, yeah, call them. So I called the number. And you know how you call them 800 numbers and they give you the runaround? I think it was a girl named Keisha that picked up the phone. And so she gave me the run. Yeah, I think this is the wrong phone number. So she gave me another phone number. I called another phone number. I was on the phone for an hour. To make a long story short, I got frustrated and got off the phone because I was on the phone with her for an hour. So then the spirit said the next day, call him again. I called, I got a nice white gentleman on the phone.
Why do white people always come through with this and help us out?
Because we sometimes act like it's our motherfucking money. It's just like when I go down to the grocery store with my food stamp card.
Wait a minute.
That's my mama's food stamp card. It's my mama's food stamp card.
Wait a minute. What I'm trying to figure out is how do you have a food stamp?
It's my mama's food stamp card.
You over here telling your mama's business. Boy, I tell you, boy.
Well, she on sociable security. Sociable
but,
security.
But Craig, all of this money you got. Remember that pussy hole you said? All of this money you got.
Money. Right. And so, but listen, if you got free groceries, I get offended if I have to pay for groceries.
You do?
What?
Can we please add the real grocery thief on here?
Okay. So anyway, so I called him the next day. I called him the next day, and it was given very much so.
Shit you love.
Yes, you are entitled to a refund. We'll send it back to you. Do you still have the same debit card? Because I had paid it on my debit card. And I said, yeah, I still have the same debit card, baby. When I say like 7 days later, that money was there. All of it.
Let me hold $20, Fred. Let me hold $20.
I ain't got $20.
Motherfucking.
Is it something that you want to say to Craig before we, because I know you at work, we're not looking to help you lose your job because we need you to stay at your job.
Right, because we ain't got nowhere for you to stay.
Chichi handling his own business, bitch. You
I know that's right.
Do my daughter.
Well, girl, I was just saying what you said.
Bitch, you was the fuckers. I didn't tell you that. I told Chichi to come over here and get his motherfucking mail to take it to his house.
No, I'm just saying. You said we can't be having him lose his job, and I'm just adding to that because we ain't got no room for him to come stay in.
Well, bitch, he ain't never stayed with you any motherfucking way, bitch.
I know, but he can't. Cannot. The contraction for cannot. Can't. Oh my God. Hey, Chi-Chi.
Pretty ankles.
I'm to come and see you. I know where you work. I have a good friend that lives over there. Can you hear me?
I said you do, Lady Ankle.
Yes, I have a good friend that lives there.
You need to turn your camera so it can be wide in the screen, please. We need it to be. We need to be. His grace is sufficient and His mercy.
Girl, you wearing them gay glasses at that job?
Craig, what? See, this is your motherfucking problem, Craig.
You wearing them gay glasses? You wearing them gay glasses down into the job?
Craig, they know I'm a punk. That's why I got a job, because I'm a punk.
I mean, I know they know that you a punk, but you ain't got to be down there all stereotypical and stuff.
Bitch, I look, what
I'm just playing. You look very nice.
Oh, the taglines is coming through.
Are they?
Oh, for real?
Oh, the taglines is coming through. Here go the tagline from Spill It Boy TV. The tagline that Spill It Boy TV said, I may not be the girl you think I am, but I'm definitely the woman for the job.
That's right.
Bitch!
That's right. That's our friend in DC, isn't it?
Bitch, Trey Jewel. No, Trey Jewel is in up there in
Spiller
Pennsylvania.
Boy. Oh, I thought that was Spiller Boy.
It is Spiller Boy.
I thought he was in
Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. I thought he was in DC.
Oh, bitch, listen. This is the tagline right here. This right here is the tagline. Now, this right here is the tagline.
That is a good one.
That's your tagline?
Oh, now this right here is the tagline.
That's a good one.
Bitch, let me put this picture up here real fast. Hold on, Chi-Chi.
That is a good one. That's a good tagline.
I may not be the girl you think I am, but I'm definitely the woman needed for the job. Bitch! Bitch, this is the one right here.
Yes, indeed.
You see it. Thank you, Spilly Boy. Thank you, bitch.
So you don't need any other.
Oh, I don't. Well, if somebody else can top that, we looking for tops.
It's two tops sitting next to each other right now.
There you go. Look. Hello.
First of all, I am versed. Let's get one thing clear here. I am versed. I bend and I do the bending. So, bitch, what is it?
Oh.
I bend and I do the bending. Now it all depends on who I'm with. Because if I'm with a man that only wants to do the bending, or he wants me to,
You don't like guys that only do that.
Yeah, you said it 1,000 times. You said you can't do that.
Now you know I know that much.
well, at least I tried. Those days are gone. Oh, baby, say yeah, don't wanna live. But anyway, I'm like a pancake. When you're browning on one side, honey, just flip the bitch over and get the other part. Man, that's the key to a good pancake.
So it's even.
That's even, right? That's the key to. That's how you save your mattress. You flip it over from time to time.
Mattress.
You know, there's certain mattresses you don't flip.
You gotta get a new one.
No, you buy a good one from the start. Like I have a Tempur-Pedic. You ain't supposed to flip those.
Well, the mattress on my bed it's a pillow top.
Oh yeah, you can't flip those. You can turn it. You can turn that.
No, long as they can be turned and I can get on the other side, I'm all right with
Are
that.
we still talking about mattresses, or is this a metaphor for?
All of it. It's all of it, bitch. It's all of it.
Oh my.
Dear Lord.
I sure Miss not here.
Yeah, Miss Mary coming back though. So listen.
She'd have had a
Okay, the
little
reason
something
why she would have had something for you to eat, bitch. But the real reason why I don't want to do the show on the road and all this stuff anymore. It was just so much. It was so much dark energy, even though we made really good money. But it was just so much dark energy in that.
The grandfather then.
Yeah, yes. All those hateful people, all the people that wanted things, not to work out. It's just so much stuff that I just did not want. I did not want to continue with.
Right.
And so I felt so much better. Like, and for me, I'm finna go there because y'all started it.
All right, go ahead.
Hold on, Chi-Chi, the screen need to be big because they need to take a sound.
Chi-Chi, your break over anyway. Go on back to work.
Hold on, Chi-Chi. Hold on. The T.S. Madison experience for me was the door for them girls in their face. Now, with everything else I do after that, like, I mean, I don't care if we come back for another season or not. You feel me? But that was the door for me to let them know. I said that this is what I was going to do, and this is what I wanted to do with the brand that I was, trying to put together. I would have liked for it to have worked, the way that it was supposed to, that I wanted it to work in another situation. However, it did not. But bitch, it was I always was about the business. Yeah. It was not just the jokes and the fun for me. It was
that's one thing that I will tell people every single time. I was just telling somebody this recently that when I first came on board, you guys were filming with that iPad.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you guys were advertising, we don't have anything up here, but when you guys were advertising, you would hold it up to the iPad and the writing was backwards for the audience.
But the people still bought it though.
People still bought it. But you had the vision to be like, no, we need to invest in a different camera, so that when the audience saw it, it read the correct way, just like this sign right here, right?
Yeah.
So that was your vision. But then you also invested in lighting and that, like you had a vision. And I think that you would have excelled quicker. I think you excelled the way that you were supposed to, because I believe everything happens when and as it should. But I think you would have excelled quicker if you had a partner that shared your vision. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't your partner.
Right.
And so then once that moved out, you and I started putting our heads together and doing things. But you had the vision to elevate this show where it was more of like a production, where it wasn't just where you were just turning on the camera and just getting on here talking. Because a lot of influencers, that's what they do. They just get on there and they turn on the camera and they just go. And there's no production value. That's why when we brought a lot of those people on here, they weren't able to perform. Because they were used to Chi-Chi down there clapping. Yeah. Because when they would come on here and they got in this bitch, and this was before you renovated, when we were back on that side, when they got down here, we had seats for the audience. We had cameras. You know what I'm saying? We had monitors and shit. Mo and I were on the side with the control panel. They got down here and they were shook. They were like, oh, this bitch is really making TV down this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people were shook. And we would debrief about it afterwards. Well, listen, we used to smoke y'all asses out. I'm just here to tell you. But we used to talk about it and be like, baby, we thought that such and such was going to be really good on here. When we look at their stuff is so good. But the thing is, how many times did they record the shit before they released it to everybody? Everybody doesn't have that extemporaneous bone that you have. You understand? Where you can just turn on the camera and just start talking. Everybody doesn't have that. And so we could tell that these were people who obviously redid the video several times. You know what I mean? And so we were kind of underwhelmed with a lot of people. There weren't many people that could just come on here and just perform.
No. So, and they think that that's something like, and here's the thing, so Craig, if I say something about myself, and I always try to be as humble as humble, but I still want to say some things about myself.
I think it's okay to celebrate yourself.
Okay, well then I'm finna celebrate me for a second. If it was a girl that was supposed to come in and replace me, I would have been replaced a decade ago. Mm-hmm. I've been in this shit.
Yeah, since fucking Vine, even before then. Right. And
so if it was a girl that was supposed to replace me, it would have already happened by now. Yeah. And I'm not to say that there's not a girl out there that's growing, that's watching my moves and watching my steps that's coming. Mm-hmm. And when I see it, I'm going to embrace. This is why I embrace, Mm-hmm. Now I'm not going to embrace every bitch. It's not a bitch jumping.
And you can't.
Not a bitch jumping up trying to be my enemy.
Right.
You get what I'm? No, I'm not going to embrace my enemy. No, I'm not going to do that.
Right.
That's the side that you chose to be on. Okay, we'll pick a side.
I still don't understand why you embrace that one child. We'll talk about that offline, though.
Don't do that on here.
I ain't gonna do it on here.
Don't do that.
But we'll talk about it offline. I'm like, what?
Don't do that.
You probably know who I'm talking about.
Hush. But here's the thing. This is the thing for me, right? People sit and they think like I've been turning on my camera for a long time, and I've been motherfucking going. And I don't rehearse it.
Right.
I don't write it down.
Right.
It is what it is. That's why for me, and I can tell you my strengths, and I can also tell you my weaknesses. That's why for me, acting is a big challenge. Acting is a big challenge for me because it puts me in the parameters. Mm-hmm. I don't work well in parameters. Like I don't work well in the like
with boundaries
you're trying to contain me. So I don't want to be contained. I know when and what and how not to. Just like when we was on Fire Soul, it was just like I was like, why are y'all putting these parameters around me?
Well, because TV has to be structured differently. But here's the thing: you did excel with those confessionals. Like you and I would get through those confessionals quickly, and I think we got through it quickly because you and I had gotten to the point that we were used to doing lives.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So like all of those years of you doing Vine and YouTube and Facebook and all that stuff, it was the precursor. it was the precedent. It set the precedence for you when the TV stuff came, and then the movie stuff. So yeah, maybe there are things that you aren't as great at.
Yeah,
in the movies.
Because I can tell myself, like, listen, I'm not this is something I have to learn.
Right.
Like, I have to learn how to do this shit. I have to, like, bitch, I gotta memorize this shit, and I don't feel this person that I'm. But then I'm like, okay, it's acting. It's not you. This is you're supposed to embody somebody else. But I'm like, get somebody else to do it. Write something for me. You know. So this is why I like working into where I could turn my shit on and be like, bitch.
Right.
So we went out on Thursday motherfucking night, and this is why I think that I want to pursue stand up a bit because I'm able to. Off the cuss. Right. Off the cuss. Right. But there's structure in that. Flame has told me there's structure
That's what I was gonna say, there is.
Flame has told me that she would coach me through, how, go. I have some other straight people that I met working on the show Hush that I'm on, and here's what I want to say, man. I got so many strong, straight black people behind me. Behind me. Black men and black women. There are heterosexual people that are behind me that fuck with me the long way. Right. That knows that I'm a talent and they know that, that I have gifts, but it's just like, ooh, let us struggle. And yes, of course, bitch, I want to make money too. So let's make some money. You feel me? And so my thing is, I don't have an issue with that. But I don't like narratives. Who is this calling me from California?
On FaceTime, no doubt.
Baby, I'm on live. Well, you ain't tuned into the show, child. Yeah, get on the show, goddamn it, bitch. Man, I need my kids and stuff. So they see you be having talent or whatever, and everybody wants, you want a piece of the coin. That bitch should make some money. Let's get in there. Right. But listen, what's my line to you, Craig? It's my line to everybody else. Where Chi went?
He probably had to go back to work.
My line to you, like it's my line to everybody else. If you bring me $1 million, let's bust it up. Right. Because I didn't have it. If you know a way to get $1 million that it takes me to get it, but you know how to bring it to me, that's right. Bring it. Let's bust it up. Right. I've always said
You've always said that.
Yeah. Always. Anything that we have ever done, I've always said, if you know how to get $1 million and it takes for me to motherfucking push it down the tube, bring it to me. And bitch, let's bust it up. Right. Because I didn't have $1 million to start with.
Right. Exactly.
Now, they may attack a lot of shit that goes on. No, we ain't forget about Chi at work. He gonna come back. He got the leg. They may attack a lot of shit about my character and a lot of stuff they may attack. But bitch, I'm about my motherfucking business. Right. When you came into this situation, when me and you first met, when I came to Craig's house, bitch, to do his podcast, and I fell on Craig's floor. The bitch hadn't gave me a whole bottle of goddamn Cabernet Sauvignon, bitch. I'm over there drinking red wine, and I'm not no wine drinker, bitch. I drink liquor. Bitch,
she ate all my motherfucking pasta. That's when I was eating meat, the kind you cook.
Now, bitch, now see, you open that door. I'm not gonna go in there because I want to finish this story. I'll go back to that.
Okay, go ahead.
So this bitch made some rigatoni, bitch. He went there and rigged it up with turkey. So this bitch made some rigatoni, and when they cooked, they gave me this Cabernet Sauvignon. And we sit there. Me and Craig had never met before.
Had never met.
I came to my house.
This is the first time we ever met. And that same day was the first day I ever went live. Ever. Because she pushed me and was like, "You need to go live."
Bitch.
Go ahead.
I had took my shoes off and came. I said, "Ooh, this is not." And Craig, here's the gag, y'all.
My ass ate two bowls of my shit.
Sure did. Here's the thing. With me, you ain't got to guess. I'm the same bitch. I've been the same exact bitch. I came in your house. I said, "Oh, bitch, this is nice." I said, "Oh, what you do? You got a little money up here, queen." My pronouns are he and him. I said, "I don't give a fuck about that girl."
My pronouns are he, him, and his.
Bitch, I don't give a fuck about that girl. You is my sister, bitch. What's the tea? I said, "Oh, this is nice." Girl, what you doing in this old folks' home? It's an old lady's home. Over here living in this old lady's house, bitch. This thing is
nice and quiet. My neighbors were white women.
This is nice. That bitch went in there and cooked me up some rigatoni with some turkey meat, honey.
Rigged it up, but it was good, bitch. Said to fix me a bowl. He said, "Girl, you want some?" I said, "Yes, bitch."
I said, girl, you hungry?
I am.
I really wasn't trying to share, but I said,
I didn't give a fuck.
Okay, here
And
you
mind
go.
you,
and then she said, this is good. Can I get some more? I'm
I
like,
sure did.
girl, I didn't want to share that bowl.
It didn't matter. But listen, you was gonna feed me, bitch. I came over to did your podcast for free, bitch. You was gonna give me something. So I left out of because I was gonna leave on his ass because I couldn't find his building.
Yeah.
I was on the phone with my old manager and I was like, listen, you need to tell this damn queen that bitch I'm finna turn around and get back because I had got a car over there.
No, you drove. You drove.
I got a car, Greg.
Did you?
Because I didn't, I don't like driving in this. You know, that's one thing about me. I don't like
Right,
driving.
but I feel like I remember you driving.
No, I've been driving ever since. But I came, I got a car over there. I don't drive. I wasn't driving around just trying to find no place down in the city. Fuck that shit.
Okay.
No, so I got a car over there, and I said, you better tell this motherfucking homosexual bitch that I'm finna leave because I don't play.
So when I opened up my motherfucking door and looked down the hallway, this bitch coming down the hallway smoking me on the phone.
Yeah, tear his ass.
I'm like, girl, here I
and
am.
I'm
Come
like,
on.
bitch, why you live over here? And why the fuck you stay over here? But then I came and I said, ooh, this is not. Everything. I said, ooh, bitch, this is not. You know. Oh, you said I drove?
I believe you drove. Because I remember you coming through the gate. I remember buzzing you through the
sure
gate.
Did.
Yes. But I wasn't going to argue.
But I've been getting a car ever since.
Yeah, you have gotten a car ever since. That was the first time that I ever saw you drive. And I was just like, okay.
Yeah, because I don't do with that city. I don't do the city.
Right.
I know. Get somebody else to do it.
Get somebody else.
Yeah. Get somebody else to do it. But, you know, I came to the house. I was like, this is not, we sat down, we did a podcast. And so I was live on my live. Because after I hung with Madison, I was on the live. And honey, that's the time when they had that cash button.
Yes,
yeah. You could press the cash, and I would press that for a commercial break. Like we put our own commercial breaks in there. Like I was one of the first girls monetizing.
And you showed me that.
And I said, "Bitch, you see how much I made right here on the live?"
She was making all this money, y'all.
Yeah, still do. But bitch, you know, it's another story. I got to put you on to something else though. I gotta see how it worked for me first.
Yeah.
But you know, bitch, I was like, girl, what is you doing? I said, how much you do on your part? You said, I do well. You know,
but wait, let me cut in right. Don't forget what you about to say.
You said, I do well because I'm asking you how much you do on your podcast. And you said, I do well. I said, well, bitch, you see how much money I made over here going live on Facebook?
Okay, but the truth is, at that time, my rent was only like $8.95. I had this huge condo, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. My rent was only $8.95. And the thing that I remember most, one of the things that I remember most about that particular day is I had 100 books in my closet, in my storage closet. And my books are $20 a piece. And I remember thinking, I have $2,000 in that closet and I can't figure out how to translate that to money, to sales. And I was broke at the time. I was struggling.
Look how God sent my wild, messy ass over there to your house. He sent me over there.
And the thing is, I had emailed you a year before. I had emailed her a year before.
Tell the people how you found me, bitch.
I would see all of these videos coming down my Facebook timeline. And she'd be on there, yeah, bitch. I'm that girl. Like she would just be on there.
I wasn't saying I was that girl. No, I was.
She'd be like, I'm the TS.
Is it on?
Is it right? She'd be doing all of that,
yeah.
and she'd be arguing, not arguing, but she'd be talking about you hoes ain't that.
No, it was not that crazy. Let me tell you.
Girl, you gonna tell me what I remember?
No, because you need to remember the right thing, because bitch, that's not what I was doing. I never turned on my social media to argue with hoes. Never. I didn't. That was not the basis of my social media, and all my fans.
I'm not saying that's the basis of your social media.
But you found videos of me reading bitches.
You be reading.
Yeah, I be reading stuff about that. I remember I read K. Michelle about the stuff, about the faggot stuff. I did read her about that. I read Sandra Rose about Amaya Scott, calling Amaya Scott a man and shit like this when she was supposed to be on the Housewives of Atlanta. I was reading. There was Sandra Rose. There was this other girl, K. Michelle, who I'm good with now. K. Michelle, Sandra Rose. This bitch named Naya Major, who wrote an article about the Housewives of Atlanta, including me,
terrorizing me. So it's all I always read for a cause. I wasn't just on there, I wasn't on there just saying y'all hoes ain't shit.
And I never.
But you gotta put your words right.
Right. I didn't know who you were reading. I just know that every time I saw you coming down my timeline, I was just like, who is she talking about? And so I clicked on your page.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know anything about the porn. I didn't know anything about any of that.
Yeah, because I was transitioning out of
right.
it, you know.
So anyway, so I inboxed her because I just put out my first book. I was like, girl, you know, da 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 da. So a year went by. I was supposed to send a copy to your P.O. box. A year went by, and then here you come down my timeline again. And I was like, let me email her again, because at this point I had my podcast. And so I emailed you, and you connected me with your old manager. And then
because we had talked in the inbox on Facebook.
We had talked in the inbox quite a bit. Those messages are still there.
There is.
Yeah.
And I told you in the inbox, like, I don't really be paying this shit no attention. You got to send me an email.
Right. And so you sent me the email.
Yeah.
And so you ended up coming over. But what I remember about that day is you said to me, you have to start going live. Because I had those 100 books in my closet.
Because you showed them to me.
And I showed them to you, and you said you have to start, and I was substitute teaching at the time, getting y'all badass kids together. and correcting their horrible ass grammar. So you said to me, you have to start using your personality. That's the way you're gonna move those books. You have to start going live. And this person that you see today is not the person that I was then. I was very shy. I always wanted to be behind the camera. I never wanted to be out front. And I believe this might be for somebody. I believe now that God was trying to pull me out from the back. And I think, you know, from behind the camera and put me in front, because it was like, this is where your blessing is really going to be. But I was fighting it. I was resisting it. And God was trying to elevate me. But I think that's the reason why things were so stuck and stagnant for me at that time. And so you were like, you got to start using your personality. And so I went live that day.
And I gave you an example.
Yes.
I said, I went live and I was like, child, this man over here trying to sell these tired ass motherfucking door stoppers. Y'all run down there to the motherfucking crib to writerstewart.com, honey, pick up one of these tired ass books, honey. One of these cookbooks. This bitch don't know how to cook shit in this motherfucker. You know, and then you started selling books. But it was because it's like, I know how to do that.
Yes. You are genius at it.
Like, that's a gift that I have. But the gift is myself. And this is why I get afraid when I get into things that put parameters around me.
Mm-hmm.
And when you came over here, like after all that, and we go to, let's talk about it. When you came over here, we were doing the Queen's Court with Baby Girl. Baby Girl. You know, I try not to say that bad. I mean, you know, with Baby Girl, when we was doing that, whatever, you know, Baby Girl came to me.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Because y'all met at that charity event.
Mm-hmm. And Baby Girl came to me. And when Baby Girl came to me or whatever, and that stuff started happening, I was like, I closed the when the camera and all that shit went down. I say, I don't read people for free.
Mm-hmm.
We have to structure a way to make money from this.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Did I not?
Yeah.
We have to figure out how to monetize this. This is too much going on here, and I'm not going to be in a space where you're building bad relationships for me, and I'm over here at the loss because we need to figure out how to make this a business. I am a business person.
Yes.
And a bitch can go out in the streets and they can say all kind of shit about me. They could lay me out. They could say I did this and the other. They could tell all the lies that they want to motherfucking tell. But if you go over there and look at the way they trying to run their shit now, it's just like this. When they left, it's just like this. Because it was not going, I don't give a fuck what a dick sucking ass bitch say. It was not going on the way it's going on now before I walked in the children's life. Let's be clear here. And those are FACTS, facts. You looking for the lie?
Right.
Those are facts, bitch. When that shit trend. And see, I never address stuff because I don't want to pull y'all into because then it just keeps the shit going. But we talking today.
Yeah.
But those are facts.
Yeah.
Bitch, because it was all over the place. It was no structure. It was not like, hey. And every time that we would get off of that situation, you get what I'm saying? Every time we would get off of that, I would say nah.
Mm-hmm.
And I would chastise the people. Because obviously you didn't see that some changes came on because a lot of that faggot shit wasn't said no more. It was other ways to say it. And people said, yeah, I sat there and let this and this and go down, but I would chastise the children and be like, hey, sister, you know, I love you and stuff.
Yeah, you did.
But you got to get off of Trina.
Mm-hmm.
Did I not?
Especially with words that were inflammatory for the queer community.
You got to get off Trina, and you can't say faggot punks. You can't do that. You can't do that. Regardless to people, how whatever. I know what I did, so I don't even be trying to win me about that. I know I just
right.
Don't do that. Mm-hmm. You can't do that.
Right.
Anyway, so.
But you know, I just sometimes wonder, like, and again, everything happens the way it's supposed to.
Yeah, they say Miss Eve. Yeah, Miss Eve.
Yeah.
Miss Eve.
Miss Eve wouldn't even come down. She wouldn't even come down.
This is why when a bitch be over there saying that was Miss Eve hit it. Miss Eve said, I don't like none of this verbiage that's going on. I'll see you after the show.
Mm-hmm. But I think sometimes, like, what would have happened if you had the cooperation of your current management, me, Mo, at that time? But again, you had to go through those growing pains. And I had to go through those growing pains. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had to journey through that. And I think it was important for you to learn how to do everything on your own.
On my own, but also it was also important for me to understand that I couldn't do everything on my own.
Right. But what I'm saying is it was important for you to know how to do everything on your own. So that if somebody doesn't fall in line, you know how to step in and do it. Yeah, no, you can't do everything on your own, but it's important to know how to do it all.
Yes. But it's also important to know that you can't do everything on your own.
That's right.
And I learned that because I've been so used to running my career on my own.
Yeah. And that was a challenge too for this bitch. Because when I came in, half the battle was us arguing.
Say it, man.
Half the time we were arguing about how to do certain things or why we got to do, because again, she don't like structure. And I said, well.
No, I like structure, but it's just.
Or boundaries.
Right, I feel like it shouldn't be tight boundaries.
Right, you want to be able to play and move and go. And I was more like, well, we got to kind of tighten this, or we need to do this, or that, you know, whether it was, because you guys know, for me, it was like, okay, we got to incorporate some smart talk in here too. Yeah, let's do the shits and giggles, but Black people aren't really showing up in the political process, or this is happening out in the zeitgeist, or whatever was happening. I was like, and so it was kind of hard. You were like, this ain't this kind of show. That is like, we don't do all that. Fuck all that shit. You know, but then you evolved. And you were like, no, we do need it. Because for me, your audience is so massive.
People really don't understand how massive it is.
Your audience is massive.
Until I really step out and be like,
girl, let me finish. but no, seriously though, all jokes aside, her audience is massive. And these were the conversations, I'm sorry, I keep bumping that mic. These are the conversations that we would have before the show, after the show, on the phone when I was home, she was home. And I would say, but Madison, your audience is massive. You have straight folks, women, men, you got gay folks, you got trans folks, you got the whole queer community. But more importantly, you got people from all socioeconomic backgrounds. You got people from all educational backgrounds. You got people with GEDs. You got dropouts. You got PhDs. You got all of these people watching. We have to service all of those people. So yeah, we got the shits and giggles, but we also have to have the smart talk. What's going on with HBCUs? What's going on with, you know what I mean? So like, it was important, and it was really hard. You know what I mean? Like we let's talk about some of the trans stuff. Let's talk about some, you know what I mean? And I understand because you were used to just having fun and doing all of that. But I was like, okay, now we're moving to a different, if you're going to elevate the cameras and the lighting, we got to elevate the conversation too. And so that was one of the struggles. But here's the thing too, when I first started coming around, we would go and get lunch because it would just be me and her. We would go get lunch. And this bitch would be hiding her debit card like she thought I was one of them little stunt kids. She'd be like,
Bitch, you a punk. I don't know you.
She be
You was a motherfucker.
she be hiding her.
Mo, how long was before you?
I'm like, girl, I don't want
Hold
you.
on, hush. Let me ask Mo. Mo, how long was it before I let you even hold my credit card?
Oh, that's about like last year.
Uh-huh.
And I've been gone, what, 2 years?
Mo, let me explain something to you. I have money. And I make money. I don't play by my phone. But I want you to hush about this. Let me get it out why. I am very, that's why it was so hard for financial people to come in and start work, because they was like, I'm a street bitch. Through and through. And it's people, Craig is always like, you trust, I don't trust people. As my arms be open like that, I'm still over here, bitch, you may take my pocketbook. You may take my bag. You know, we laugh and talk. A lot of people think that I'm just this way because you thought that for a moment. Then you was like, oh, bitch, you have your eyes open. My eyes are wide open, bitch. I'm telling you, I'm the type of girl that will be riding your dick and be plotting your murder at the same time.
Now, over time, though, I could tell when she started to trust me. Because, you know, she would give me the passcode to her phone, which, of course, if I have the passcode to her phone, I have access to her social media. But it was at that point that I knew she trusted me. She knew I wasn't going to go in and post some shit on her social media or try to disable it.
I didn't know that you noticed that I was.
Bitch, yeah, I don't miss much, bitch. I might not say nothing, but I see you. And
I didn't know that you knew that. I had my debit card like this.
Yeah, and you wouldn't. She wouldn't give me the debit card. She would give me that motherfucking PayPal card that didn't have a debit card number on it.
It was actually a Cash App card.
Right. She would give me one of them cards. I'm like, girl, I'm going in Chipotle.
Yeah.
But that's
it
how
was your friend. And we was laughing. Yeah, girl, this the one you.
I be spending the night and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this girl think I'm about to try to take her card. But I knew that you trusted me because you started to give me passcodes and stuff like that. And I'm not saying that you should be, you know, openly trusting everybody.
No, I don't.
But
I still don't. I still have those
exactly.
ways, Craig, but
now,
if y'all don't get those ways.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I think you give it to me because you know I'm gonna forget.
Yeah, I know.
but I have
she give me her password. She give me the password to her phone, her debit card, and she be like, "You don't remember?" I be like, "No."
And half the time she testing you. She testing you to see if you remember. She testing you to see if you remember.
Yes, because it's gonna definitely be that.
Yeah, let me see if this nigga didn't save my debit card number.
One thing my mama taught me growing up, and see, that's why a lot of hoes be. A lot of these girls that went out the street and done told these stories about stuff that I done told. I actually planted that in there to see what you gonna do there. So a lot of these stories that regurgitated and all this type of stuff, I said, I knew you was this. My spirit told me it was this way. So I planted this. I planted this story in you because those are my ways. I do it with every little bitty thing. I do men like that. I need to know who you is.
But it wasn't even just with.
I know you think far ahead.
Yes.
I know she.
But it wasn't even just with like money and her passcodes and stuff like that.
Everything.
It was also with conversation, like information.
Yeah.
Like she started to share more with me about things that were going on behind the scenes, whether it was with World of Wonder or like when things started coming down the pipeline with WeTV for the T.S. Madison. Like she started to talk to me more about stuff like that. And I never took that for granted.
I love the person that coming down and said Madison is a survivor. Yes. All of that stuff that I do those are street instincts that came in me because I used to deal with multiple different types of men all the time. They say, yeah, I'm some of your dick, but I don't trust you, nigga. And they taught me that.
Right. But see, and see, with that, keeping with that, she is a survivor. But sometimes being a survivor, those wounds that come can sometimes push other people away, like good people away who really mean good for you.
And this is why I had to open up with those people that came over here the other day. Like it's like, okay, all right, so Maddie, listen. Listen, we deal with people that makes tens of millions of dollars. I say, okay, but that's those people's tens of millions of dollars. These are mine.
Right.
These are mine.
Right.
So it's in your passcode is disengaged.
It's correct. Abort. You know, but it's just like I'm glad that you didn't notice that.
Yeah.
And Mo, what you said, you noticed what too, nigga?
Oh yeah, I noticed you be planning everything. So even when you be coming to me and you be asking me some stuff, I'm like, what's that end game after that? I do be saying that. I be like, yeah. Because I know, because And I'm not saying it's bad or whatever. I'm just saying like you're cautious. You're very cautious.
And there's nothing wrong with being cautious.
I'm cautious and I'm very cautious with a smile. With a smile and love, bitch. I'm telling you, I'm not. I'm just no, but it's not that.
I ain't saying it was that, but
And it's not. And I don't want people to perceive that I'm phony.
No. It's just that there's nothing wrong with. There's nothing. It's a human trait. You're protecting yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's a human
Because
trait.
I've had lots of things taken from me.
Right, and it's a human trait.
And I've had lots of things taken from me by men.
I was glad you were about to say, because I'm like, a lot of your
have been men.
Feelings have been towards men as a result of how they've treated you or how you've experienced them. Let me say
Yes,
that.
how I've experienced
How you've
men.
experienced them.
But I also have women experience.
Yeah.
I have lots of women experience. If I came forth and said a lot of the things that women have done malicious to me, even with me growing, transitioning, like there have been women that have plotted for boys to do harm to me so they can see it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I don't have any ill towards women for that, because just as many women who have done those evil things to me have been the same women that have been a part of my career.
Exactly.
And been a part of protecting me and all of that stuff. So it's an equal balance for me. But I'm always, because I have more, I love women, but I have more personal interactions with men.
Because those are your mainly more.
Because
romantic.
men, I have romantic situations with men. I have financial situations with men. More, with men. So I have more, men.
Experiences. Interaction
with men like that. I have women friends. We have different type of interactions.
You're right.
Like,
right.
I learned about. Because I gotta watch. I gotta make sure I say it right, so I don't say it in a bad way. I learned whole shit from hoes, bitch. I done been to the abortion clinic 9 times with my homegirls. From them telling niggas that they pregnant from this one, they don't know which one it is. I done seen the dark workings of women, to men, and I also have experienced the dark workings of men to women. So this is why I tell people all the time, I don't want to be either or. Bitch, I'm fine being both. Because I'm dead ass serious.
Yeah.
Because I have experience.
Yeah.
The only female experience that I don't have contractions, I don't have a period, and I can't give birth. But all the other stuff in the spectrum of it, I have lived experience into this situation because I've been on the side of watching toxic women. I've been on the side of watching good women being raised by a good woman, good women. And also I have definitely experienced the darkness of men. So this is why I be telling, when women be trying to talk to me about this, telling me this shit about niggas, I be like, girl, go on. Or trying to tell me, you don't know anything about a man because the man you mess with is gay. No, sweetheart. No.
Right.
No, Pooh. No. Get somebody else to do it. I'm full of knowledge from experience. I don't just be up here talking because
I thought you were gonna say you were full of something else. You are full of knowledge, but I thought you were gonna say you were full of something else.
What would that be? What would it be?
Dick, shit.
No, I ain't full of shit. No, at all. Dick is the different story. There go my girl Leverage out there.
Girl.
Yes, and this is why it's so important. Because, and I love, listen to me, y'all. I told y'all this shit the other day, bitch, when I was on my motherfucking live. Bitch, I get in my car and go 100 miles an hour in a crowd of you hoes, bitch, if y'all was ever in Leatherface, bitch. And she was like, girl, there's 10 hoes out here. I'm gonna get in the car because it ain't gonna be one standing, bitch, because I'm running all them hoes over, bitch, by my motherfucking Legra. You feel what I'm saying? And also, Legra definitely came in and she taught me, she added to the financial literacy that I've learned on the way, learned from you. You know, we've learned from each other, whatever. So when people make those blanket statements that I don't like women, it really it's a trick. I will tell you that it is a trigger for me.
Yes.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
And they be like, Madison, don't address this or don't address it. And I be like, nah, I be addressing that shit because it's like, bro, don't do that. Now don't stand behind don't do ill shit to me and then stand behind your pussy. Like, don't do that. Like, because I don't have no pressure with you. So don't do no ill shit and then stand behind your pussy. Like, you do all kind of malicious, because there's some bitches done did some malicious shit to me. Malicious shit, and then jump behind. Well, I'm a woman. Like, bro,
That's not wild.
Bro, you was not just a woman 5 minutes ago when you was doing this messy ass shit to me.
But I think a lot of people take that hatred stuff to a different extent.
Yes.
Just because you don't like a particular person, they'll say you don't like all of us.
Mm-hmm.
No, I just don't like you.
No, it'd be the fact of the matter, Mo, that they already have those those underlying feelings towards me. Because first of all, I'm not no ugly transsexual, for one. I'm not a transsexual that's asking you for no. I'm in the men fuck with me. You could believe that bullshit, that fuck shit all you want to. A motherfucking man over there calling me a nigga in a dress. You can believe all that shit you want to. Niggas fuck with me. I'm a successful bitch. You get what I'm saying? And I have a penis at the bottom and titties at the top, and I'm very, very vocal about it. And I'm not no ugly bitch. So it's like you can't be over there. You can't. I'm not one of them hoes you can look down on, bitch. Some of you hoes looking up at me and you feel some type of way.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Here's the thing. People are either inspired by you or intimidated because of you. There is no in between. They're either inspired by you or intimidated because of you. That's in one of them books that I read.
He said, hold on. I like this comment right here. Scroll. It says, I'm not talking about, and it said excluding Craig. Hold on. Now, yes, Amber D. Amber D said, I'm not talking about Maddie, but I do think there's room for a certain person, not Craig, to be criticized of hating women due to the things that they say and don't back down from. I don't know whose name is inserted there, so I don't know what has been seen or whatever. But for me, when the majority speaks, I do listen. Sometimes I agree, sometimes I don't. Okay, move on. Just like with the whole fish thing, the whole fish situation, I don't say that.
You stop.
I said I go every place. I eradicated it. Like, okay, so it's, even though I have my personal feelings about it, I have my personal feelings about the word fish. And here again, let me reiterate it. The personal feelings that I have about it is, these are words that are a part of our community that has been infiltrated by the straights. And now the straights have taken the word
that have been appropriated. Like the way that black folks talk about white folks appropriating.
And they have appropriated, and now they've appropriated to the place that they say it more than, yes, bitch, go, doing all of the things. And then, because these were code words that we were using in our community, because please, Craig, help me articulate this, because you got that HSBC degree.
That what?
HSBC degree.
HBCU.
Whatever the fuck it is. This HSBC.
Well, you fucked up the acronym.
Well, it's the bank, bitch. It's the bank. I know HSBC is the bank.
Okay, go ahead.
So you got that degree. Okay. Bitch, I'm getting old. I can't remember.
Go ahead.
What I said, Greg?
You said, I was saying, just like we talk black.
Right. We were using code words because I know a lot of people out there feel like that the black community and the BCT community.
Now, girl, you are LGBTQ royalty.
I am.
And you fucking that up,
too. Well, let me just break it down. I know that the blacks and the fags got an issue with each other.
I need a napkin.
I know that the blacks and the fag community got an issue with each other because they feel like that the fags get more shit than the black folks do, right?
Wait, you like to say that over, because I ain't hear nothing you just said. Oh my God. I got water everywhere.
Oh, my stomach hurt.
Oh my God. Water just everywhere.
She said, I'm just going to simplify it.
Correct. I got to simplify. I'm trying to be politically correct. Let me just go on and get the fucking shit out.
All right, say it again now.
Fuck it. Let me just get the bullshit out. The black community and the fan community got a problem with these motherfucking other because the colors think that the punks get more shit than they do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And the colors think that the president and all the government officials do so much more for the punks than they do, not really realizing that they already live in a privileged space. Okay? Y'all ain't got laws and shit there that's going to deny you health care because you's a fag. Remember that. Or you a dyke, or you a lesbian, a board, whatever. They're not going to put laws in place because of your sexual orientation or your gender identity. There are not laws in place for that. So you hold me speaking from this place of above privilege and getting mad because we get it right. Okay? Now, you come in our community. We have been using code words and shit in our community to communicate with each other because there were times that we had to live stealth lives. We couldn't tell nobody that we was trans, and the ones that looked like, okay, yeah, I give it to you. The ones that looked like they could pass for straight had the ones that looked like they had to pass for straight and still communicate with all. We had code words and how we communicated with each other.
That's right.
And so therefore, now
words like fish
and
slay and tea
like,
and just
girl,
whatever.
Like, girl, you got the tea on Miss Alice over there, girl, honey. She coming through the door because there were times that you were locked up for being a homosexual.
Right. So those words were like code words in our community, but now they become colloquial.
Correct.
And you all know the words now.
Yes, because somebody has come through and they have appropriated them and brought them to television. And now you come in and you find out all of these other words in our community and you are now offended.
That's right.
You're offended now. Like, I don't.
By words that weren't even meant for you.
For you, it had something to do with you, but it was not for you to even know. Or for you to even be, familiar with like that.
Exactly.
And so now you've gotten offended and you're angry and you're hot about these words like, oh, that means you talk about my pussy. It had nothing to do with your pussy or whatever, nothing to do with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But for me, being a public figure who has crossed over, I heard a motherfucking punk say that I was a C-list, washed up porn star, C-list celebrity. So whatever letter celebrity I am, being that I am that celebrity, whatever letter that is, C, D, E, F, or whatever, G,
right,
and that I reach, what did you say earlier, Craig? Massive amounts of people.
Massive following.
I understand that my presence is bigger than the little plight down there for me wanting to hold on to fish. So I had eradicated that from my public conversation because I'm like, all right, they done came together with this stuff, whatever. I'm like, it's this big. I'm laying the sword down. I'm not going through that.
I even heard you say when people say it in front of you.
I'm like, hey, don't do that.
I'm
like, hey, don't do that. Like, listen, like I know this is how we talk about. I know this is our code words amongst each other. So this is our code words amongst each other. So, girl, when we come in the public, cut the bullshit out. Cut the bullshit out. Just whatever. Now, sis, I'm not gonna motherfucking stop that because that is a scientific term to denote that you identify with the gender that you were born.
Yes.
It ain't got nothing to do with no sister woman like we found out the other day. Did you watch the show? Girl, you got to hear it. Sister woman or Mr. Sister and all that sister gender. That ain't got nothing to do with that. All that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? It just denotes that.
Right.
And so and in a sentence, if I'm outside meeting you and the woman, I'm not in the street, I'm gonna go, hey sis woman, I'm gonna call you by your name.
Right.
I never met you in the street. Hey fish. It's like, so this is why I couldn't understand why there was so many, but it was a few people.
But you know what happens is, in the case of Black people who got offended by stuff like that, like sis and fish and all that stuff, it can be compared to the way that white folks get in a panic when they feel like their space or their stuff or their privilege is being infringed upon. That's where xenophobia comes in. Like when you have a lot of white folks that are okay with Hispanic children being held in cages at the border or, being separated from their families. They're okay with it. Not all white folks, but some of them are okay with it because they feel like this is the only way that I can still maintain my freedoms and my liberties and my whatever. So it's the same thing with Black folks who feel that about our community. You feel like I already don't have enough and now you giving everything to them.
Right. And so
I just laid that fight down, Craig.
Yeah.
I just did, and I don't even. And when I hear people say this, the one that call women fish, like I see them acting crap. I'm like, girl, I've never called. Have I called you fish? No.
Right.
I've called you by your name. You should be more offended when I'm called puss ass, dick in the mouth ass, punk bitch ass hoe, fuck ass bitch.
Right.
That's when I'm disrespecting you.
Right. Yeah.
So I just no longer do it, Craig.
Yeah. I get
And
it.
you know, Chichi ghetto ass get on him like, yeah, girl, you know the fish was over there. I say, hey, don't do that, murder.
Chichi don't give a
Don't
fuck.
give a fuck. I be like, Chichi, don't do that. Like, don't come over here doing that because I don't got time. I don't be having the energy to be going back and forth with this stuff. Like I go out in the cyber world and this and the other. And somebody said to me, Madison, why don't you stop paying this stuff attention and why don't you do this and the other? And I'm like, bro, this is the world I'm in. I'm in the cyber world. I'm in the cyber world. So I can't help but see it. I'm in the cyber world. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. I'm on TikTok. I'm on these places. So I'm in the cyber world. So I can't help but see it.
Right.
You say you surprised that the folks don't be giving over the word nigga. No, they don't be giving. Sometimes they do, but they don't give me no hard time over the word nigga like that because you know that's okay.
Right.
You feel me? I be trying to figure out why these hoes ain't been over there saying hi.
I ain't gonna lie, I've heard nigga on TV
But
before.
me, right? Because I use it on TV on this season of Hush. But I hope y'all watching this. I'm gonna put them Hush. I hope y'all watching this season of Hush, bitch. You know.
Hold on, here we go, right here.
Yeah,
Damn.
Hush. My name motherfucking Mona D on the damn show. Craig, you got to watch it. It's good.
I saw the clip that you
Yeah, my
posted.
name Mona D.
On.
Yeah, all black, honey, on an all black show. All black, ALL black. From an HBSBC college, bitch.
Yeah.
So, yes, so that's the thing for me. And, you know, but Craig, you know, I've always been open. Like, as much, I want to ask you this, Craig. What is the most awful misconception that you've heard about me in the streets that you debunk all the time when you get the opportunity?
The first thing that comes to mind is probably that you hate women.
I think that they use that as a space to gather. It's called, what is it, fear mongering?
A cult?
Yeah, it's like they do their fear mongering stuff because they already be feeling like when I see those groups, them gang of bitches that be ganging up on that shit, I be like, yeah, they already feel this way. This is already, they got this. All it takes is a look.
That's it.
Ain't nothing that I could have said that would make them think otherwise. Because they was already like, just because I got on hair, you already feel some kind of way. And people be like, well, I'm not jealous. I don't like to use the word jealous or.
I don't either, but sometimes that's just what it is.
I don't like to use the word jealous. And see, people get jealousy confused. Like, sometimes they get jealousy confused, like it's better than. No, sometimes you feel some type of way just because, like, bitch, I don't want you here. Why you got on that fucking hair? You're a man. Because they meet you with that. Like,
Right.
I get met with that from why you got, bitch, why do you even have that on?
But nobody's saying that in person, are they?
Because they know it'll be bop, 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 bop. Because, bitch, and I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this with my chest and conviction. I don't give a fuck what's between your legs. You better keep it verbal. Don't put your motherfucking hands on me. We can verbal battle all day, because bitch, I like a bitch that reads. Because bitch, you keep me on my toe. Oh, you said that? Well, let me say this. Oh, it's like ping pong for me, bitch. But bitch, your hands, we not doing that. We not finna do that. I'm just not doing that. I'm just not finna, it's just not gonna happen. You're not finna be just up there, mad, feeling some type of way and think that you're gonna pop me.
Right.
Or you gonna hit me, or because I done been through that time. I grew up in Miami. I grew up in Dade. And I could tell y'all the horror stories that I done grew up in Dade. I remember that I was fucking this man. And yes.
I know this is gonna be good.
I was fucking this man. And the girl people didn't know this. I told this story before. And the man told me, somebody saw us the other night meeting and communicate with each other. So when I see you, today I'm going to act real aggressive to you. Listen to me, Craig.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to act very aggressive to you in front of people. I'm going to act like that I want to hit you and fight you, but I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to act very, I'm going to, you know, he's just this, I'm going to act like I want to hurt you. I was young then. And so I felt like, okay, he loved me.
Ugh.
I'm going to let you do it. I'm going to let you do it.
So what happened?
He carried on in public.
But he didn't hit you.
No, he didn't hit me, but he got to that place to do that. You know, and the girl was over there like, you know, living for that. She lived for that. And this is why I'm very passionate. I'm very passionate about telling y'all, these niggas will do this shit in front of y'all to save face.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 45 years old. When I tell y'all these motherfucking stories, these stories be coming from a fucking experience.
Mm-hmm.
These niggas would do this shit, will swear up and down, and they to the plate, they would kill us dead.
Yeah.
I could have got killed in that, Craig. And you know, the woman was over there. She was over there living for that. Living. Like, yes, beat that punk. Beat that punk up. Beat that punk. Beat that punk. And in my brain, I'm like, well, bitch, why do you feel some type of way about me? I'm a real motherfucking woman, bitch. Beat that punk. When you be hearing us tell y'all these fucking stories, this don't come from no place of, well, you jealous of me because I got a real pussy. Nah, bro. Sometimes y'all hoes be feeling some type of way because of the presence. And you can look better than us and be more, and you got a coochie.
But you know, that happens with straight men, with gay men too now.
Really? Give me a story.
Yeah, like, you know, sometimes they act overly intimidated. Like, I have a lot of close female friends, and sometimes their boyfriend or husband feels some kind of way because we're really close, or we spend time together, we do whatever. You show that nigga gay, like, why you gotta be around him? Or they act extra aggressive towards me. And that, when I was younger, that shit would kind of intimidate me. And I wouldn't necessarily look a straight guy in his face, because sometimes I believe that they act that way, they posture that way because they're not really secure in who they are. Not all cases, but I think that sometimes they do that because it's almost like they're intimidated by you. And so the younger me used to avoid eye contact and that kind of thing because I didn't want them to think that I was trying to send a signal or I was attracted to them or, you know, whatever, right?
And girl, talk about the barbershop.
But I don't do that
barbershop
shit. There's so much trauma in the black barbershop. I mean, I have seen barbers talk about gay men the moment they left the barbershop, tearing them up. You know what I mean? And then I've seen other gay men.
You better clean them clippers. You know them punks got AIDS.
And I've seen I've seen other gay men in the barbershop who may have been able to pass, who chime in and laugh and chuckle as these straight men are talking about this gay boy that left. The same gays that sit in the church that jump up and clap when the pastor starts talking about the gays. Weren't you just at the Bulldogs last night? Weren't you just over there online the other night? You understand what I'm saying? So it's that self-hate though.
It is. And see, Craig, when I tell these stories, and this is, I try to tell these stories, but I tell these stories from a place of, this is my experience. You cannot take my experience away from me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have these are experiences that I've had. This man was over there. I let him do all. I was young, girl. I was like 19, 20 years old. I didn't know, like, you know, I thought I love this man. I really lived for him. That man dick was longer than his fucking table. Bitch over there trying to wreck my pussy. I don't even know how my pussy's still intact.
Well, girl, it's sitting down here on the floor.
It is. But it's intact, bitch. Believe it. And so, you know, you just wrecking me, honey. And then, like, that night we went and he wrecked me that night, honey. And then I don't know how the girl saw us. I don't know how she saw us, but whatever she saw, she was, bitch. He know you a motherfucking man, bitch.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Bitch, do he know you a motherfucking man? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I didn't even know that who you talking about? Because so many men be talking to me. Yes, I've been a slut a long time. But so many was talking to me at the time I was young and fresh. You know they like it when you a brick, bitch.
Okay.
And so That's just what it was. And then, you know, when she went and told him, he told me what he was going to do. And I went for that. I went for that because I thought he loved me. And I
well, that fits your definition of love at that time.
Yeah, I thought he loved me, and I wanted to protect him. It was more about him being protected. It was more about him being protected than me.
But Maddie, I was going to say this because what you brought up, and what you're going through, and what you said you've experienced also, Craig. I think it's also. I think women, like cisgender women, also experience that. I think it's just that the man, when he had, perfect example, if a guy is with a woman long term, I think it's because he doesn't want to lose the one that he has long term. So what he's going to do is he's going to do whatever he can to save face with the girl.
But guess what?
With long term.
Yeah, he gonna cuss her out. He gonna cuss her out. But what?
Right.
But listen, he'd rather get caught between two cunts than a baseball bat and fucking two balls.
But in addition to what you said, Mo, men are the most insecure creature alive.
Very possessive.
And I'm saying it as a man. Men are the most insecure creature, especially straight men. If there's a hierarchy.
Yeah.
Mo, y'all the most insecure people alive.
Right. But at the end of the day, but see, here's the thing, you know, that's all right, because a man could get caught in between two women. He better not get caught with nothing. They got a dick and balls in between their legs. Oh, it's death to Smoochie, bitch. He gonna kill up everything. That is a lie. That's a lie. You lied. I never been so thin.
Right.
You lied, because you're knocking off that piece who thinks she's better than everybody.
And she ain't nothing but common.
Bitch. So Durant seriously says, "Nah, I don't agree. I have more straight male friends." All right. Well, you know, some of us blend, some of us don't.
Get your motherfucking
I used to say all kind of dirty, filthy, nasty things to Craig. We was on the road.
Yes.
I used to say all kind of stuff. I busted Craig room and they said, "Craig, let me suck that dick." I busted the room and it was on your birthday.
That video is floating around somewhere.
Was it on your birthday? What was it? I think it was something. I busted the room. I said, "Craig, let me suck that dick." And then you know what? And then what Craig did, and here's the gag. He did one of these. Girl, get out of here. I say, see, he thought about it. There was a little thought. Look at it. He's like, no.
Oh my God.
He's like, get somebody else to do
it. Well, you know, Dineva used to want some.
Don't do that. This ain't about Dineva. Don't do that.
Oh,
so listen.
Well, I got those messages. I got those messages in my Facebook too.
Listen.
Dineva used to want me to smash her out.
Then we went to go get our butt steamed, honey. Then I had came back there, laid on the bed, and this one gonna climb on my back. I said, "Girl, get out my back, trying to give me diabetes. All this fucking sugar you put
that
on me.
Sweet dick.
Get that sweet dick. Get that sweet dick on me, trying to give me diabetes." We done had some fun, Greg.
We really have.
Oh my God, we have had some fun.
We really have.
I said all of that to say that I really did not want to do this show anymore because I felt a dark cloud over it. I felt that I was in the shadow of that, and the T.S. Madison experience for me was the ultimate boom, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else I done did, you know, but that was a drive for me. It was a deep driving force for me to be like, bitch, I don't give a fuck what they say. I don't give a fuck who look at it, who listen to bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna get it done.
Right.
I'm gonna get it the fuck done, bitch, because I set out to do that. That's what I came in the motherfucking shit in the door for. All that other stuff when people talk about it, this flop, that did. Okay, I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck, bitch. You ain't do it.
I mean, you definitely did it.
I told you I was gonna do it, and I did it. All the odds were stacked against me for me not to do it because y'all talked about pornography and ain't nobody gonna watch this. And I said, but watch this.
Mm-hmm.
Watch me whip and then, bitch, watch me nay-nay.
Watch this.
Watch this, bitch. And so therefore, and I got all my motherfucking money from that. Ain't have to bust it up with nobody. Because everybody that got busted up with, bitch, they had their own separate checks coming to them. And how you doing?
Right. Yes, I still have that onesie. They talking about that one when we were in New Orleans. And I showed up in that red. Tight bitch! That shit went viral. Tight bitch!
We can put that up tomorrow.
We can put up tomorrow.
And that shit'll go crazy.
Right. That shit was crazy. It was insane.
Bitch!
I was like, what they do, bitch? What they do?
Typing. Mr. Grassi.
Type this. and I know. Do you remember what you were saying?
I told my mom,
hold the scripture, Miss Mary. And while you girls are at your computers typing,
what they doing, bitch?
What they doing, bitch? Type, bitch. Oh my God.
Type me.
That shit was so motherfucking funny to me.
With that bonnet on.
Yes, I can see it. She was doing this. It was actually a stove. It was a stove top.
And I was eating oatmeal.
Oh my God. That shit was hilarious.
Oh, I'm finna. Somebody, daughter, send me that video. I'm gonna put that video tomorrow.
Yes, I'm gonna post it too. If they send
that video tomorrow. That and then me doing this. Craig,
yes.
They can say whatever they want to say about me. My presence.
Yeah. Bitch, can you imagine if we got checks for all of that kind of
right.
shit?
Craig, my presence on this internet is undeniable.
Yeah.
It is undeniable, bitch.
Yeah. And you said to me years ago, you said, the internet is more powerful than TV.
Yeah. Because what the internet did was it gave everybody a voice.
And the way that you said it was, I can turn my camera on now and I can be in 50 countries, 50 states, several different continents. TV can't do that. I'm sorry.
No.
TV can't do that.
It can't.
And I was like, you know what? She's right.
I told you that shit.
Yeah.
I told you that. I said, bitch, ain't happening. TV, I said the internet will get to in the house faster than and I told you before. I said, I don't want television. I want streaming. Remember I said that? I said, I don't want TV. I want streaming.
And that red onesie that I had on, that we were in New Orleans, and then when I went out that night, me and whoever we were with that night, you didn't go. I went to a little gay bar down there in New Orleans, and as soon as I walked in, some gay boy said, "Hey, Craig, you still got on that onesie?" I was like, that's when I knew. I was like, oh my God, somebody saw that? Like I could not believe it. Because I mean, that was in the beginning. Like we were just, yes, it's in my house in the drawer.
Everybody is online now, but it takes this is how you know my staying power. I'm not even really solid on TikTok like that, but bitch, when I go to TikTok, my voice is everywhere.
Yeah.
Because people take your voice off of clips.
This is how you gotta understand my motherfucking staying power is undeniable. Undeniable, bitch.
Because that Puerto Rican shit, that
oh
shit
my
is
God,
everywhere.
that Puerto Rican, that the one I said about this is so much shit. Everybody working, getting paid. Just little sound bites and shit that I find stuff from me. I'm like, girl, I don't even know people. Know,
they don't even know who they posting.
This is me.
Yeah, they don't even know who they posting.
And pictures and shit. Like I be seeing them using memes of me and all kind of straight shit. Memes, this. Oh, when I did this right here, when I said this, oh bitch, everybody uses that. Everybody. This right here,
yeah,
girl. So it's so much stuff over there, and that's why when people be like, they never heard of me, I be like, that's fine, but you know me,
right? You may not know that you know, but
you do,
right?
And your kids do.
Your kids definitely know.
Your kids know me, and some of y'all niggas do, and some of them niggas know. A lot of times when I done met a bitch and they motherfucker say, "Yeah, my man," I'm like, "Girl, how the fuck he spotted me before you did?" Why he spot me for you?
Okay.
Y'all got to realize I used to be up underneath y'all mattresses before y'all knew it. In the DVD, because I had DVDs out. I used to be up underneath y'all mattresses. I've been a star. Like, I've been that. Like, that. I really do believe that God sent me to this earth to be exactly who I am.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Whatever he has for me to do before I leave here, it will be done. To do.
One must be done.
Yes, I said I'm gonna work and work.
And now,
Yes,
I sit at his feet
yes,
to do.
Oh,
What must be done.
yes, bitch. Oh my God. So, and that's why I go back to that stating, if there was a girl that was supposed to replace me, she would have been did it.
Her one
Default change
has come over me. Yes.
Oh.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
That was your shit.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Yes. Oh my goodness. But Craig, you know, I thought about it. I mean, I told you I was going to sleep on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to name it the Queen's.
Yeah, it could take on a whole new name.
Because it's just, I want that hoe to go. I want that hoe to live in whatever she living in, going by her business, live in the back of that fucking Sweet Pickles bus until the day she, you know, wherever. I want to live in that. And if that's her, that's why you see Tamar them got a show coming out called Queen's Court.
Really?
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about it. I'm going to sit right there and watch every fucking episode. I'm going to definitely support it. Because when I told a bitch to let's protect it.
Right.
When I said out loud to a bitch to let's protect it. The children decide.
Girl, I'm blowing my bangs.
Right. Craig, the children decided to instead of fighting, you were so busy fighting the dog in the yard that was trying to protect the yard that you let all the other dogs in to chew and chew and chew and chew. So I don't give a fuck. And people been tagging me on Twitter. And I own the Queen's Supreme Court.
Because I was gonna say, I thought when we had the conversation, I was like, you should trademark it. So, but you trademark.
I own the Queen's Supreme Court. No, it won't come out the wall. But I own the Queen's Supreme Court. I got the certificates right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I own T.S. Madison.
Right.
And so, therefore, you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That the children say it's mine. What was it? It's mine, bitch. There you go. There you go.
To do what must be done.
Because what's mine, a bitch ain't gonna play with me like that. When all that shit went all through the land, I threw it up in the air and let it hit the ground. Whoever pick it up, it belongs to you. I threw it in the air.
Her one default change has come over.
Look, Poetic Justice say, now it belongs to Peacock. Sure does. It sure does. It sure does.
Change.
It sure does. Busy fighting the wrong folks.
Yep.
Too busy want to fight the wrong folks.
But sadly, that's so common in the Black community.
Yeah.
We oftentimes fight each other.
That's
know,
very true.
That's
And then
unfortunate.
why we can't get shit done.
Right. But see, the thing too is that we have to put some context to that. Part of the reason that it happens is because we were conditioned, we were trained, even in slavery, not to trust each other. That's why the revolution took so long. You know, because the house nigga wasn't trusted by the field nigga. You know what I'm saying? We would train not to trust each other. That was a part of the plan. You know, they knew it would take long for us to overturn things if we didn't trust each other. And that shit has carried over to today.
Right.
There are vestiges of slavery that still from today that reach back to then. You know, our mentality about certain
I
things.
just
And,
wish we could overcome that.
right.
That's the only thing.
And it's over. It's happening in pockets. It's happening in pockets.
Well, this is
But the truth is, there are modern day Negroes that would have been house niggas back then. You see people now, and you're like, oh, that's a house nigga. Like you look, I see them all. Oh, sorry, I see them all the time now. I'm like, oh, that would have been a house nigga. He'd have been the one that said, "Master, that bitch trying to run." You understand what I'm saying? That bitch at your job. That tell every time you get your girlfriend to punch you in early from lunch, or when you leave early. That's that house nigga.
Oh, that's right. And ladies and gentlemen, when y'all run over there to watch the Queen's Court on Peacock, make sure y'all streaming Bros and all the other stuff I got coming to Peacock. Ooh. Make sure y'all because whatever over there they got T.S. Madison name on it, that's mine. What? I'm getting my portion. When Jesus is my portion, my constant friend is he. Hallelujah. Listen. His eyes. You know, I definitely, at the end of the day, Craig, I definitely, it's always been about good business for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I love my friends, whatever, but we got to be able to get some coin.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And the thing is, when you share, it always comes back. It may not come back from the person that you gave it to, but it always comes back. Like you poured into me, you poured into Alvin, you poured into Chief.
Everybody, and listen, everybody who I poured into has poured back into me.
Right.
Because, you know, you're the real reason why we organized the road stuff. Like, because I didn't have that on my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have that on my mind.
But I'm on Patreon because of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I did buy your house. It's okay, Craig.
You bought my house?
I did.
Oh, okay. And I put you onto the Goli gummies.
I did, and it helped. No.
Are they over there?
No, they in this one right here.
Oh. I put her onto the Goli gummies.
Right.
My promo code is Craig the Writer Stewart if you want to buy some.
But on this show, we use T.S. Madison Hinton. On this show, we use T.S. Madison Hinton. So, therefore, we leave our goalies in front of you.
Yeah.
Yes,
But seriously, though, the person that you blessed or hurt, it may not come back from the person that you blessed or hurt. Whatever it is. If you do bad by somebody, or if you do something amazing for somebody, the person that you blessed or hurt may not be the person that pours back into you. But the law of reciprocity says it has to come back. It's like a boomerang.
Reciprocity.
That's right. It's like a boomerang. Whatever you throw out, that shit got to come back. That's the law of the universe. You know what I mean? Like if you're trying to start your business, every time you send out an email, or you're trying to jumpstart your career, every time you send out an email, every time you go set up a meeting, all of that shit pours into the bank.
Basically, it goes back to the video that's viral on TikTok, honey, as well. Everybody working get paid.
Time and chance happens for every man.
But everybody working getting paid. You're messing,
right.
You're working. You're gossiping, you're working. You're stealing, you're working. Oh, and you sores of discourse, bitch, you're working. So don't be shocked when your check hits your account. Don't get scared when your direct deposit hit. That's why you got to work those good jobs.
Yeah.
You got to work the good job so that when that direct deposit hit, you can be out there shouting, saying, "Hi, yada boshata." In Jesus' name, amen.
Right.
Because, bitch, a lot of you all just work. And see, a lot of y'all see all these blessings and stuff that's going on for me. It's because I worked. Those were the good seeds that I put in the ground. A lot of, well, she on this or she doing this. Those are good seeds that I put in the ground. I put those seeds in the ground from a good place. No matter what a motherfucker come out and try to tell you that I did, because God don't bless mess.
No, not at all.
God don't bless mess. And if if the mess is blessed, you just watch it because it'll start trickling.
If the bless is blessed, that means
Yeah.
another person blessed you.
Yeah.
It'll start trickling. You'll see the works that I'm putting in because there's some people working and you see a good thing come through and then the hurricane come through. Woo.
It doesn't last long. Yeah.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Or it just or it's not a continual blessing.
Yeah.
I wake up, I don't have to, and this is not a brag or a flex. I wake up every day. I thank the Lord. I haven't worked since I was 23 years old. I am 45 years old. I am 45 years old. I haven't worked since I was 23.
A day job. No, I really wasn't being funny. I wasn't being funny. Mo is so.
I haven't.
I meant like going to a job. Like you've been doing what you wanted to do.
Yeah, I have been blessed to be T.S. Madison and get paid to be T.S. fucking Madison, and I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't ask for a better career.
Yeah. Yes, I do life coaching. You can email me through my website, craigthewriterstewart.com. I call them one-on-ones.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We done gave y'all 2 hours of the day, honey. We need to go eat. Craig,
Girl, I'm motherfucking hungry.
Bitch, we gotta go find.
Girl, you treating because you make all the money. What I've always heard is the person in the room who makes the most money pays the bill.
But what I also understand is the bitch with the food stamp card. We going to the grocery store. Hey,
well, who gonna cook it? Because Miss Mary ain't here.
No, we getting salad.
I want a motherfucking salad.
Bitch, you don't eat meat, so why would I go to a meat restaurant?
I eat fish and shrimp and scallops.
We could get that on your food stamp card.
Well, who gonna cook it?
Craig, you know what I cooked for me before I put it in the steamer over there. Stanley Steamer.
Girl, where's that Cash App card that you used to give us?
No, we're using your food stamp card. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure that y'all are following Craig the Writer Stewart everywhere you find Craig the Writer Stewart. Everywhere that is. Craig, do your this is the time to sell your product.
Thank you very much. Listen, I've written 4 books. The book that I would love for you to purchase first is Book of Jewels. It's available on audio, so audible.com, or you can purchase directly from my website. It's craigthewriterstewart.com. All of my books are there, as well as the merch. We also have Black Woman Healing. We have Single Has Been Good to Me. We have some of my catchphrases. Doubt means don't.
Single
has been good to me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please, for this last segment of Craig's Cook, we're going to play Alexa Play. Alexa Play Single Again by Trina. Alexa Play On My Own by Patti LaBelle.
So many times said it was forever. Go ahead, Patty.
Said our love would always be true. Ooh.
Something in my heart always knew
I'd be lying here without you on my own.
Why did it end this way?
Once again,
This wasn't how we were supposed to be.
by myself.
No one said it was you.
Anyway, on that note, that's the only time that anything will be addressed on this show.
That's right. The next time I talk about it in detail, it's gonna be on Outspoken.
Alexa, please delete Shantae Has a Man at Home.
Yes, please do. Please delete that from your library and put it and replace it with "There's a Stranger in My House" by Tamia. There's a stranger in my house. It took a while to figure out
There's no way you can be who you
say you are.
You gotta be
You definitely someone else, because he wouldn't touch me like this.
Wouldn't touch me like that.
And he wouldn't.
And he wouldn't treat me like you do.
He would adore me.
He would adore me.
He wouldn't ignore
He
me.
wouldn't ignore me.
That nigga was a stranger
There's a
in my house.
stranger in my house.
Pop quiz.
Pop quiz.
Tell me where your ass
Tell me
was.
where. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go. We loved you today. Hope you have a blessed Sunday, honey. See you
Bye.
soon.
Bye.
Bye. Hey everybody, this is T.S. Madison, and if you are trying to grow your business, brand, or product, why not advertise with me? Email me at booktsmadison@gmail.com so that you can get in on our comprehensive advertisement packages. Unique visits, unique subscribers, honey, a broad demographic. Advertise with me today. Quit talking and listen. Get over to my Patreon right now so that you can receive some exclusive content from the TS herself. Who you said? The TS. Patreon is filled with one-on-ones, exclusive content, behind the scenes. You can even chat with me in there, me and you. It's just me and you. So get to www.patreon.com/TS Madison Hinton, and you'll be glad you did. I promise.
You
right
ain't have
there.
no other choice but to see me because I'm in everything and everywhere. I'm in film, television, streaming, music, bitch, and pornography. Bye. This has been a T.S. Madison and RDE Multimedia Group presentation.
Hey guys, if you just enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/TS Madison Hinton. Or if you're already here, click that bell up there, one of them, and subscribe so that you don't miss this or any other excellent content that I have for you. Don't meet me here, beat me here. Ciao.